And I left my windows open.
Okay, we're ready.
That would be freezing.
Yeah, it's about the same temperature as usually here.
Yeah.
We just start.
It's like 7 Celsius here.
All right, Vampire Logan here. We are here to play some D&D, and it is Shattered campaign run by Jesse, and it is a little campaign with us stuck in a time loop. And I will pass it off to Jesse.
Who will fairly quickly pass it off to others. But the time, as you were at the end of the last session, was noon after rescuing Thari the dwarf and dispatching the people there. But what else happened yesterday?
Man, I got jumped.
You got.
I did not like that. We screamed in each other's faces. Other things happened, but my brain just remembers I got jumped.
That was the highlight.
That was the highlight.
And we beat up a dwarf, I seem to recall. That sounds really bad.
No, we saved the dwarf.
Oh yeah, right.
No, we saved the dwarf.
Beat up a dwarf. Wow.
Oh yeah, you did get jumped.
5 people ganged up on a dwarf. On last episode. No, it was saving a dwarf from cultists, yes.
Yes. He no longer has to torch his way through a grate for them or whatever he was doing to get them to further the nefarious deeds.
Pretty sure the session started when you found him dead. Then,
right.
And then
okay, so we
went
did do.
there.
Oh no, wait, he was dead from someone else.
So we retconned him, the next day.
Your mic is really low, by the way.
Is it? Okay,
Yep.
hold on. Let me.
Yeah, we're a real well-oiled machine here.
We know what we're doing.
I totally did a sound check before I started. I really did.
It's not like we're so many sessions into this. What are you talking about?
Yes, episode 9, I believe we're on.
And that's only of actual Shattered. I mean, we did Tales of the Plague Night before that.
Yeah, like how many of those? Yeah. So what? So we started on a day where we were halfway through the day, though, right? At 2, and then
you saved Bretham and then tracked her assailants to the drain gate, where you found Thari face down.
Right.
Not really knowing much about him other than that you recognized him from the bar.
And we went and tested a theory. We went to the crypt again. For the rest of that day, we went and tested a theory if we brought other people with us and shattered the gem with the dagger, if they would join in their presence, if they would join in. That's the other thing we did.
Yep, we took Bretham and Melissa both to the tomb. We destroyed the gem, pulled us back, found out the next day, of course, that it didn't work.
We're the chosen ones.
We're the chosen ones.
You are the chosen one.
Or at least Celine's the chosen one, and we're a couple bystanders that happen to be tugged along for the ride. We also
we're the chosen sidekicks.
Yeah, we gave orders or information to Melissa and Bretham so they would be ready for today's craziness with the cultists. The one other thing we did before we went off to the tomb last time is we had Rain go to the center of the square and watch for anything outstanding, like what else happened. And he talked about the play, the fact that the lead actor was sick that day, and the reason the other actor was so bad is because it was the understudy. He what else? He also talked about the girl, the card player. Apparently she has the ability to do prejudicitation. What a hard word to say. Harder to spell.
Magic.
At will. Yes. So she got caught though, so she ended up in jail. What else did we find out?
Oh yeah, she
went
was like
to-
faking what cards were appearing so that
Yeah.
she
Well,
would
as long as
win
she
when she
could-
wanted to.
Yeah, as long
Yeah.
as she could see the card for 5 seconds, she could change it to anything she wanted to.
Yeah.
We found out the sheriff gets murdered at some point.
We found out the sheriff gets murdered. We found out that there was
No, she was found in the north of town.
yes,
Yeah.
the north of town. We also found out that the fishermen all come back from their fishing trip, and they're all scrapping and fighting, and amongst themselves,
And drinking,
which
is not all that
Which is-
unusual.
sometimes a good
You
reason. to scrap and
didn't.
fight.
So you didn't hear anything about drinking in relation to the fight.
Oh,
They
really?
Basically,
Thought they were.
came back fighting.
Oh, they were
That's right.
already fighting.
They were basically, yeah. The ships came in and they scrapped on the docks and scrapped with other people and stuff like that, and eventually calmed down. And like
Just
you know,
did we
never
find
figured
out
out
why?
no clue as to why.
And they were like angry things, or they just started
Very
attacking
quick to
people
anger.
with-
No,
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah, there was no overriding cause to what they were fighting about. There's no pattern really. It's just that
Okay.
if something happened, someone would get mad and then fists would start flying.
Also,
Are they
at
Irish?
10 o'clock.
Oh, sorry.
at 10 o'clock, Harlan was at the archery game and was making a big scene about the fact that he lost some gold. What was that guy's name? Gillian left his mason shop with the cane, and he went to the festival.
Yep.
And didn't we
Um,
find something out about that where because I had picked it up when he dropped it?
Yeah, he
that's
remembered
why
it that
he
day.
remembered to bring it home, which would have been the opposite of what would have happened in the natural loop.
The schedule says he was supposed to forget it at work.
Yeah.
That day.
Yeah, and I think the reason we thought that it was not. Remember, my original assumption was there was other people messing with stuff, but then because it was on a schedule, it was because of the logic gate of if he forgot it because it has gems from the comet in it, it would stay where it was. So then he would forget it one day and not the other day because it would stay where it was instead of jumping to where it should be.
Right. But yeah. So anyways, he ended up leaving with it. And then the next day we got up, we informed Melissa and Bretham of what's going on. We had another chat with the lady who lost her husband to cheating. But just to see if anything had changed, and nothing had really changed there.
Except that she
We
was
went out,
happy.
intercepted the dwarf, and convinced Thari to work with us. Found out that they were holding his wife ransom in a warehouse nearby. If he didn't help, they were going to kill her. So we went around the other side of the castle walls, and we were going to surprise them. Apparently, that happened the opposite way around.
Oh, and yeah, we're starting in the fight, right?
There was basically no surprise. You guys just were stumbled into each other in the bushes suddenly, and the fight broke out.
Yeah.
It didn't last.
I stumbled.
It didn't last very long. Once again, Hahnen showed up with a shatter spell, which is like the most devastating thing ever.
Yeah, baby.
Just laying waste to these dudes. And then we quickly dispatched the other ones. We did keep one alive. We interrogated him a bit. He told us about his name was Lokiel. Told us that the cultists that we killed that were on the left-hand side knew about the attack on the armory. So if we do this again, we have to keep one of them alive. And he also said the thug potentially knows more than the rest of them. That they don't summon the Magman or Magman. Yeah, Magman. They are brought in cages, and I guess they're fairly trained of some sort. And that they were all coming from a camp to the northwest, which is if we were to fast travel on horses and take them to the point of exhaustion, we might be able to make it there in the same day. But that seems like a little bit too far to go for a little bit too far to go for us at the moment. We'll figure out what else is going on first.
And he showed you the last thing I think was he showed you where the warehouse was.
Yes.
Told you where
Yeah.
the warehouse was.
Well,
Oh.
he told us in vivid detail where the
In a
warehouse
very
was.
beautifully drawn map.
How many steps there were, how many guards he thought was going to be there.
The color of the paint, the whole deal.
Exactly.
Where to place
I
the
look at
shatter
this-
spell.
As I look at this, I really don't know why I don't. Number 12 is not on the map. It's just the castle. It's
We
Huh.
finally know where the castle is.
yeah, it's actually labeled twice, once on the map
Yeah.
already. So yeah.
I was
Yeah.
waiting for the infamous number 12.
Number 12.
Yep. Cool.
Um,
Okay.
And then we were going to head off towards the
Yep. So at 11 o'clock was when you guys fought those guys, but then you've had a short rest and some interrogations. And
Did
now it's approaching noon, and yeah.
I have
We're going to
5
save the
temporary
life,
hit
right?
points. Is that still the case?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Cool.
It lasts 8 hours.
Great. Right.
Whoa.
So if you get healed, your max hit points also increases. It's not temporary hit points. It's your max HP increases by 5, and you also gain 5 hit points.
Oh, it's
Did I
not
have-
temp
Who had
hit
who-
points?
Nope. So I could actually do heroism on top of that.
Oh. Okay, so we gotta find another way to put that in.
You can put it in as temp hit points, but that's essentially yeah. At least we know what it is.
You just have to remember that these temporary hit points are different than other temporary hit points.
I'm gonna make a note of that. I guess I'll make a note if it matters, if I have to know for next game. Okay, where are we at now then? So we're at the warehouse, we had a rest.
Well, you're at the gate still. You've been told where the warehouse is, but you're at 13.
Oh, who did we beat with the shatter spell then? Well, that was the people outside the gate.
Yep.
Yeah. We went around the wall and around to the outside and ambushed them there.
Yep.
That's right, I remember that. So yeah, we were about to start a battle because we were going to go in the warehouse.
Probably, if that's what everyone's up for, head to the warehouse. Almost
Kind of
said
the direction
outhouse.
that's the, yeah.
Difference.
Yeah, we're gonna do the warehouse and then go figure out what's up with the sheriff, right? I think is what
Yeah.
the plan
Yeah.
was. Okay.
Okay. Warehouse. Fairly large, fairly tall building. Now, you guys can see the map, I presume?
Yep.
And it's almost entirely black, I presume?
Yep.
Good.
I can see everything in it.
Wahaha.
So, at the along the top edge, you'll see on the right-hand side there is a wide door.
3
it's
squares wide?
tall door, and it's one with wagon tracks coming to and fro. In the kind of the middle of the building, there are a few doors beside each other, and those are more human-sized. And
So the wide door
they
is
have
this
mostly
4 square one?
footprints leading up to them. That's the one there. Yeah, that
And
one's
this
got.
is 3
That's
doors
the wagon
together?
door, and that's the people door.
Okay.
There are
Is there
also
windows?
Yes, but they're second-story windows.
Okay.
I know just a second story guy.
I am quite a second story guy, so I think maybe I should go into the window to scout.
It's the second time I've heard that story.
Probably even more so than the second time.
Where yeah, so if you're gonna do that, which window and where is everybody else standing when this
Not-
happens?
Not in a spot visible to the warehouse.
Yeah.
Not underneath
Far
the
enough away.
window.
Okay.
Should we maybe go in the back window? All these windows are in the back, right? Too.
There are windows in the
side.
back as well, yep.
But there's no doors anywhere else but the front,
No
right?
doors anywhere else.
Okay. Does everybody want to go into a window?
No,
Or I guess I could go climb and see what's in the back ones. And
you
then,
should find out where they're keeping her.
Hey, where's my imp? I can send my
Maybe
imp. with
take
you.
exactly take the imp with you so it can come back and get us.
Or he can
Yeah.
actually communicate to you, right? Telepathically. So then you
Yeah.
can tell them what we see.
Indeed.
Actually, how about I go to the window at the back here. Here. And then the imp can go like to the other back window. Then we get two visions.
And the imp can be invisible, right? Well, if it goes somewhere you don't, then we don't know what happened with you.
I will not go in. I will come back.
Ah, got it.
So which window are you gonna try and scout?
So I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
And then I think we get the imp over here, or do we want to imp on the side? This looks kind of interesting. I bet you there's a room here.
But it's impressive.
Oh my
Imp
god.
can be invisible, right?
Yes, this looks like a room.
Yes. Yeah, he can be invisible.
That's handy.
The Smedley, the imp.
And I believe I don't have to make a roll if I have a climb speed. Unless
So
it's-
this
unless
is
it's really
in a lot of
difficult.
circumstances, yes, there'd be an easy roll here because it's like not an easily climbable surface.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only made out of stone with grout marks.
Very vertical.
Parkour that. Why am I in forms? Okay, so do I need to make a roll?
Mhm.
Okay, hang on a sec.
Don't expect a difficult roll.
So I will acrobatically climb up the wall, if that's makes sense.
Yep.
23.
There it is. Yeah, that's easy. Yeah. Okay, so what you see when you look in is you see that you are on the second story and on the inside as well. So like there's not a floor 2 stories up. It's an area with a tall ceiling. Okay, so inside you basically see you view into a hallway.
On the first floor. Okay.
Yep, on the first floor.
Okay, and then the imp over here, this one?
Is that the one you wanted to have the imp look in, Hahnen?
1 second. Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
Okay, I've got a figure for the imp there.
He is quite impressive.
He can see into a room with some beds.
What? Is there a woman in there?
There's no people in there at all.
And
Alright, you keep going around the other side, and I'll come back and tell the group what I saw.
I can't move him.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's unfortunate. I'll move him.
And then
Where
when I
you
go
want him to
back-
go? Just ping.
I'm just gonna peek in more windows.
So if he goes here,
Yeah.
and I'll move to this one after I tell everybody what I saw.
It's dim inside. There's no lighting. It's daytime, but there's only a few windows and it's hard to see.
So as
And
the imp
and I
looks in
would
each
both have
window,
dark vision, right?
the imp
There's
is going to
a-
relay his observations to Hahnen, who's then going to repeat them verbatim to the rest of the
Mhm.
group.
So there's the slightly raised area with a few desks and papers on it, and
Almost
there's
like
a
a stage
door
or
on
something
the.
like that, or
Pardon?
almost like a stage or something like that.
Almost, yeah. Except that it looks like the
Like a warehouse
desks look
office?
businessy. It's like pieces of paper and quills on them.
Hmm.
Is it second floor?
No, it is
Not
looking
that
down
high?
to the first
Okay.
floor again. And there is a door on the north end of that section that leads into the same area as the wagon entrance does.
Okay, I'm
These
gonna
solid
look in
windows,
here.
or can you actually fly through them?
They're covered. They're glass.
All right.
I
I'm
guess
just
I'll
gonna
roll again to climb back
Oh,
up there.
no need. I'm just gonna reveal some of these windows for you as you scout them.
Yeah.
I made a 26 on the
windows.
next roll.
Oh. Should have made your roll. That's what you can
Drat.
see through the windows.
Hmm.
Are they operable?
Are they which? Sorry.
Operable? Openable?
No, they're solid.
Yes.
More for their security, somewhat.
Yeah.
Keep sneaky
No,
folk like us
they
from
are
getting in.
breakable.
But they shall make noise. Unless we have the
Hmm.
silence spell.
What a
Unless
great use for shatter.
unless someone
Considering-
unless someone had like
Ugh.
say thieves tools where you could cut a little hole and then unlatch them from the inside.
They don't latch.
Yeah, they're
There's
not
no
Have a
hinge.
operable
solid
at all.
pane.
Yes, considering our last time of trying to open windows forcefully, I don't think that's a great idea.
But can I like do I have would these tools include like a glass cutter or something? Or something that can be used to
I feel like that's more of like a jewelry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see it either way, but I've never really considered that it would before. In all the times I've thought of like that I've read about thieves tools, it's never really come up, I don't think. I would
Would
say
it?
unless the player's handbook names a glass cutter specifically, I'd say no.
Okay,
I don't
have a
even know if
question.
glass cutters exist in D&D actually. Now that I
That
think
is
about
true.
it.
Or glass that's that high quality for that matter.
That's true.
I
Yeah.
have a question.
Yeah.
Are the comet matter like a diamond where you can use it to cut glass?
Well,
Um,
so we have a diamond.
We're the
Yeah.
we're the first
see,
people
you
ever
could-
to try that.
You could ask Thari. Like, it's not unless somebody here has like proficiency to go with that, or jewelers. Yeah, anyone who is proficient in jewelers' tools could probably tell by examining it, or Thari could tell by examining it.
Did anybody have that? Is
Oh,
Thari with us?
right, we're here.
No.
Yeah, he's with us, isn't he?
Is he?
He can
Well,
be.
he's probably not just gonna be
um,
like, have fun getting my wife for me. Like, I'm pretty sure he'd want to come.
Well,
that can go either way. One is like I also don't want to be a liability and be the reason you guys get found out.
And-
So
and
if you guys want him
also,
to be
I
here,
don't
he can
want-
be.
Yeah, and if anything does go wrong, we don't want him to see it. Also, if anything goes wrong, he's not going to want the cultist to go, "Oh, it was because of you."
and now we're
Yeah.
gonna kill your wife.
Okay.
It's
So
just fish
if
bait.
you want him to be there, he can be, and if not, then no.
I think he should be with us, but not anywhere near the warehouse. So he's like back like a building away or something.
A
Yeah.
block away.
That sounds
Yeah.
fair.
The block. Fair enough.
Okay, so I don't think we would technically think of that as a thing that can be
No.
done. 'Cause-
Jules, roll stealth.
Okay.
Took too long.
Oh, now I roll low. 9.
Fair enough.
Oh, are we using inspiration in this game?
Like
Ugh,
bardic inspiration.
I like
No.
the regular
I think you
D&D
said no
inspiration.
before.
quite frankly, I always forget about it. So yeah.
Actually, did I have a bardic inspiration from? I would have been worn off, I guess, after the
It
rest.
would have
I
worn
mean,
off
I have
by
no
now.
clue how long it took to get here, but you did have one.
Yeah, but it's like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Normally
Yeah.
lasts
our
10
rest would
minutes,
have
right?
taken that up.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Maybe
Oh, I
just
should
ask for
have
no reason
guidance.
whatsoever.
I forgot I have guidance. Whoops, sorry, bro.
Next time.
So,
All right.
what do you guys think?
Do I spot anything then for that? Because of that? Or are you just rolling in general for how?
You don't spot anything immediately.
Okay. Well, so I basically explored this window, this window, this window, and then I'm back where I am now. And then so I guess the imp would have made his way around to.
Yeah, he's
This one?
spotted.
This one?
He did the three in the front, then this on the right hand side, and that one.
I'll
Okay,
say, what a
so-
weird warehouse.
We should, yeah.
He's over
He's
there.
there. Everybody else is. Where are you guys?
They
Like,
were
off the
far
map,
enough
or-
away not to have to roll stealth.
Okay.
But the
Please.
front door opens.
Which the Mandor?
This one, yep. And an orc steps out, and he's looking over. Comes to the corner here. Jules, you roll perception. Everybody else
Okay.
sees him easily.
Okay. I got a 10.
Okay. Yeah, so he's stopped at the corner here, peering around at you.
If we can see him, I'm gonna go say a quiet hi.
I
from
cast
behind.
sleep.
Okay.
Oh, sleep. Like it.
And
Okay.
Yeah.
I assume I am. This happens right when I am up looking in the window on the second floor.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yep. Zoe, can you bring sleep to the chat?
Yes, I can.
Make it display.
And I want to
Sorry,
climb up onto
there
the
we go.
roof.
5d8's not that many. I'm gonna cast it as no, yeah, first level spell. I'm not gonna cast it.
Oh, sorry. With a 10, did I notice him?
Yes, you
Okay.
do. You peers around.
Then my action will be to climb onto the roof.
Okay.
Celine sees him, panics, and casts sleep. So I'm gonna roll that 5d8.
20 feet of a point. Yep.
21. I'm assuming is not
nice.
enough.
21 hit points.
21 hit points does take him down. Actually.
Oh my god, seriously? I
Yeah,
didn't
he
think that was gonna work.
collapses onto the ground there.
I'll pull him around the
Fuck
corner.
yeah.
So have
Gently.
move yourself to where you want to pull him, and I'll pull him behind you.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
right in this corner here.
Okay.
Gently pull him over there. Have a good sleep, buddy.
Right.
Cool. So what is Celine and Hahnen? What are you guys up to? Or sorry, Cassius and Hahnen. What are you guys up to?
Well,
I'm looking
Now
through my
that-
eyes.
yeah.
I've never successfully used sleep before. That was so exciting.
That's
Have-
awesome.
That was a
I
good
want
use.
I want you to roll stealth.
Me. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
You probably do better than me.
Better than a 9, hopefully.
Yeah. It'd be funny if we just sat there and each time a guard came out, we slept them. Thanks, holy crap.
Hep!
He
I
pulls
don't
him around the corner and like it's very quiet until the end when he tries to lean him up against the wall and he just falls right over and smacks his head against the wall of the warehouse. Thunk.
Do I see anything on the roof?
Wow.
No, you don't see anything on the roof. You can see half the roof because it's an A-frame roof.
Okay. And is there any entrances
On a
up there?
warehouse?
Nope.
What a fascinating design for this building.
Well,
And
it's unique.
It may have been a house converted to a warehouse, right?
It's a warehouse.
Wow, usually it goes
Warehouse.
the other way.
You see a head pop out from the door and pop back in.
Well, so much for that.
Sleep.
Okay.
You have to
Oh,
see the creature
gosh.
sends the creature.
Well, it
Within
seems
20...
like we've been
Actually, it
spotted.
affects any creatures within 20 feet of the point you choose in ascending order of their current hit points. So I'll assume she chose the point that only included that guy, I guess.
Well, let's see. Nobody else
don't
was
think
within 20 feet
21
of him.
Well, no, it's whether or not
Also-
Dan is saying, hey, what about the cultist? Was the
No, the
cultist
cultist
within-
wasn't in 20 feet of him.
Okay.
You, Hep and Jules roll perception.
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 Hey,
5.
never mind.
Hmm?
It seems like we've been
Christ.
spotted.
Let's just go in.
Let's do
I believe
this.
we should just go in and save the woman before they kill her.
Yes,
What-
before they decide to use her as a proper hostage.
What does
Yeah.
the half orc or orc?
Orc.
What's he got for weapon?
The orc has a great axe
Oh, well, that's coming with me.
and a javelin.
Take
They're
it.
both coming with me. They're coming with me.
Okay.
He's not going to be asleep that long.
I'm smashing through this window and landing in there.
Okay.
We just go through the
And I'm
door.
using my cat speed right now, so I can move well, very far if I want to.
Well, it seems like we might as well get it going.
Yeah, Celine looks at Acacius and Hannah and just goes, "Can we?
Yeah, we
just
just
go through the
shrug.
door?
We shrug.
Can we just walk in through the door? Like,
Yeah, let's
must
try
we use the
that.
windows?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Door sounds good.
we do not want to be the first ones in, because we are all very squishy. Hep.
Okay.
Should we
What
got the door.
roll
side of that
initiative
is-
now?
If the
Just
ruckus
listen.
is coming from a different direction, they won't associate us with the ruckus, and therefore wouldn't be inclined to squish the squishies.
Should we
Okay.
do initiative now?
Then
So
you go in
Jules
first,
has gone in the window. How long after Jules goes in are you guys going in?
I'm
Almost
going
immediately.
in.
Quickly,
as-
almost
Immediately?
immediately. Like
Okay.
Yeah.
we're bantering, but like we just want to go in.
Yeah.
Okay, then put yourselves by the door, and then we will go into initiative order.
Make sure to click your tokens.
Click the token.
Click the token.
Click the
Click the token. Oh,
The highest Celine has ever rolled on initiative.
How
Let's
did
go!
you beat me?
All right.
Yeah,
so
with my
here,
plus one
let me do
initiative.
this.
I've
Mike
+6
tokens
damage.
click. Now initiative. Yay. Let's see
Listen,
how
I
this
don't
works.
think Celine has rolled above a 10 in initiative the entire time we've played, so that was a
Just
miracle.
Go up. Hey, look, it worked.
does Schmedley have his own initiative?
Yeah,
I think
let me-
he probably goes right before you or right after you. But you can look at that.
yeah, we'll say right at, well, crap. So
I
we
mean,
also
it
take
Pretty
the
sure
probably
help
says.
action.
It
I
would
think
be
you're
you're
define
familiar. I think you're
It's his
familiar
own.
acts on your turn. Acts on. Oh, really? I
It's
thought
the
he
turn
acts
right
on-
after.
Boy, I
you
wish I
now.
could move my familiar.
Yeah, I believe it's just
I
the
can
turn right
probably
after
do
you.
that in a second.
He's probably in the wrong pane.
No, he's. I dropped him on as a monster, so I need to assign him to be under your control. Okay. But I am trying to
Gotcha.
figure
Alright,
out
well,
how to hide my.
all right,
roll.
so let's see. What would his initiative be? Extras,
Oh.
Schmedley,
Yeah, familiars are the turn right after you.
+3 on
Oh yeah.
initiative. So let's see what he
It
gets.
says in combat it rolls its own initiative and acts on its own turn.
Oh, really? Okay.
He goes on
Yeah.
10.
That's
Oh, it's summoned
according
creatures,
to
I
the Find
was thinking.
Familiar spell.
Okay.
Okay, 14's good. I'll take 14.
I cannot believe how high Celine is on that fucking initiative order. She should not be.
Something is wrong with the world.
Kind of better for
Yeah.
spellcasters
Out
to
of
go
balance.
last anyway.
Clerics is not too bad. And they go first. 'cause I can
Everyone's
talk
rolled?
to you.
Holy smokes! Look at all these 20s.
Yeah.
Jesus.
There are
Suffering.
4 plus creatures. There are more than 4 creatures with a 20. Okay, yep, that's gonna work. Carl, you are up.
I am.
You got a 20.14.
Did he?
I got a 13.14.
Doesn't show on the.
Oh, that's weird.
Yay!
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it's
on there
just
twice.
Celine.
Okay, hold on.
You get to go
I have
twice. What?
everyone's on here twice. So I'm gonna delete you all.
What?
I'm sorry.
On
Yeah.
my
They're
screen,
not
it doesn't look like that.
Mine is
Yeah, from
fine.
our-
I'm normal.
yeah.
Oh, really?
I'm on here normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Celine? What do you have there?
20.13.
Okay, then I can do this manually.
You can't take this from me. It's the best I've
Rapacious,
ever
what have you
rolled.
got?
15.16.
Okay,
Yeah, 15.
Yep, then I'll delete the duplicate. Jules, both your entries are 14.
Hmm.
Carol.
Jules just disappeared off of our turn order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I deleted the wrong one then, I guess. Okay.
And actually, there's only one cultist on ours.
Yeah, that is
That's
also true.
okay because
We don't know where the other ones are
I
yet.
just
yeah,
told
they're
Tease
still in the
to-
DM layer.
Okay.
Pep, what's your initiative on this one?
11.
11. Okay. Okay, and Carl, what was yours?
Yeah, hold on. Switching over again.
13.14.
Yeah,
Okay.
13.14.
Okay, Jules,
And Schmedley
re-roll,
has
and
a
I'm
14.
just gonna assign you back to 14.
Okay. 21.
What a shame. Just put that back down to 14. Okay, that's good.
At least I'm before the imp.
Character imp, controlled by. Okay, try to move the imp now. Hahnen.
Yeah, it moves.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Then Celine is up.
Awesome. I'm going to start the fight by turning on my, where is it? 1 second. I forgot, but I always forget how to use the website as soon as I start it. To use my Twilight Sanctuary.
Cool. And remind us all what that does, or at least me.
As an action, you present your holy symbol, and a sphere of twilight emanates from you. The sphere is centered on you, has a 30-foot radius, and filled with dim light. The sphere moves with you. Lasts for 1 minute until you're confessed to die. Whenever a creature, including you, ends its turn in the sphere, you can grant that creature one of these benefits: 1d6 plus 4 temporary hit points,
Right.
and you can end one effect on it, causing it to be charmed or frightened.
Cool.
I'm within
Okay.
30.
Yep.
And
so I'm going
would
to
you
end
like
my
to
turn in it.
There you go.
No, not yet. But I'm going to end my turn in it, and I'm going to roll my temporary hit points that I get. I have 9.
Nice.
How many other people can you do that? Is it everybody within the circle?
I can do it to anybody. Yep.
Should we all roll,
As
or
long
is
as
it
the
one
creature.
You're
No, it's
not
at the end of your
within
turn.
30
Oh,
feet
okay.
either.
If it's whenever a creature ends its turn in the sphere.
The 30-foot radius,
Yep.
30-foot diameter.
Radius.
Wow, that's big.
Yep, 30-foot radius.
He's done.
Twilight Sanctuary is better than it should be.
Yeah.
Right? Love it.
What level spell is that?
It's not a spell. It's my channel divinity
Oh, okay.
as a Twilight cleric.
Hmm.
Twilight domain. It's very good.
You hear
Very
To be
some.
fair, I only have one channel divinity, but
You hear some casting going on from inside the.
Oh,
the
where's
door.
our sleep spell when we need it?
sorry. I used
Or silence.
Twilight Sanctuary instead.
Silence
I don't
would be
have
good.
that.
Counterspell.
Oh, actually, I can cast it as a ritual if you want to wait 10 minutes.
Something we
Acacia,
should
you're
have
now
thought
up.
of before.
Okay. Here we hear the casting, correct?
Mm-hmm.
With that by itself, he's going to try to, not be bunched up with everyone by the door, just in case. And do a bonus action. The brain cells. Bardic
I'm not
inspiration on
familiar with
Hep.
that spell.
Yes, we love
Bardic
brain
Yeah.
cells here.
inspiration.
I'm going to hold off on my initial thought because temporary hit points do not stack. So I'm
No.
not going to cast mine. So we're good. You're good.
Well, how many
Uh,
temporary hit points does heroism do?
yours is way better. I'm gonna wait
Yeah,
for
okay.
mine. Yours is way better for at this moment. And then I'm going to basically. I don't think you can ready action a spell, so I'm going to ready action
You can actually.
with.
I think you
Yeah, you
can.
can.
Yep.
Yep.
But
can?
if you don't get the trigger, then you lose the spell.
Well, if it's a cantrip.
Yep. Then go for it.
Okay. So if anything that is an enemy that is not a dwarf woman, first of all, if that is not a dwarf woman, pops their head out or is like seen through the door, he's going to Eldritch Blast them.
Okay.
So if it's not
Good.
Jules or a dwarf woman, he's blasting.
And are you giving
So
a
anyway, I
bardic
started
inspiration to
blasting.
somebody?
Anyway, I started blasting. Yes, Hep gets Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah.
And Jules, you're up. What you see in front of you is there's a.
Oh, wait, sorry. You end your turn in my sphere. I give you temporary hit points.
Yay!
I
Cool.
once again forgot where it was. Sorry, not to interrupt Jules, but
It's
All
okay.
good.
you get
He's
9
alright.
temporary hit points.
Nice, thank you.
This is like a hall between stacks of stuff in the warehouse. Let's see. I'm gonna actually open that up a bit more for you. 1 second.
Oh, I get it. So like these areas in between are like
Halls, yeah.
halls.
You can
Okay.
climb over the stuff. It's piled pretty high, but you can climb over it. You can't see through it, but you can climb over it. It'll be difficult terrain.
I'm immune to difficult terrain, I believe,
go.
with my new ability.
Cool. Well, that'll allow you to
Fancy
climb junk.
footwork.
That'll allow you to climb
that's
junk
not
to
it.
your heart's content.
He gets to play around like a kitty.
No, sorry, that's not one I got yet.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah, I
one
was
I
gonna
got.
say I don't think that's fancy foot. I think fancy footwork is just being able to
Yeah, it's a combat thing.
run away if you try to hit someone.
Run away.
Yeah.
Got to
But anyway, I can
get
go
away.
60 feet. Okay, so over here, what do I see anything like along the is there a wall here? Do I see
No, it's
anything?
just a pile of junk.
that I
It
can't
looks
see
sparse
over?
in the map because that you can't
Okay.
see. I mean, you can see over
5,
it. It's just
10,
above your head, right? So
15, 20, 25, 30. So what do I see when I'm here?
okay, as you get there, you see. And also that guy.
That
And
guy.
he is a cultist. He's wearing the red robe that the guy from the reinforcements was wearing.
Oh, and he's probably a caster, right?
Probably.
Alright, let's take this guy out. Alright, I will get to him, and I will have my weapons already out.
Shouldn't be a
And I
problem.
will stab him.
Get him.
Hit him with the chair.
Or stab and slash, I guess. The old stab and slash. Okay.
Stabby Stabbington, here we come.
That will be a 24 to hit with the rapier.
That definitely
Nice.
hits.
Okay, and I should have done that as a full attack. Damage. That is 15.
Oh wow, that's pretty good damage.
I believe I get sneak attack now without anybody needing to be next to him.
Yep, as long as there is not another enemy within 5 feet.
You buckle swashes, I
Yeah.
take it.
Yep.
I love Swashbuckler. It's like my favorite rogue
Wow.
subclass.
Okay. Then boom,
So yeah,
that takes
that's
him.
15.
That does a good chunk of damage to him.
And then the scimitar. I'll do the proper attack this time. That'll be a 13 to hit.
13 is exactly what you need. Is 13 armor class.
And then 5 slashing damage.
He is bloodied already.
That'll teach him for being on the bad guy's side.
Mm-hmm. Impy Imperson.
Impy Imperson is gonna fly in and take the help action with our friendly neighborhood kitty cat.
Okay, what's the movement on the imp?
40.
Okay. 2, 3. Okay,
How
so
close does he have to
he
be?
won't be able to get all the way there, but if you move him
Kind
40
of like
feet closer,
to here, like about there.
out there.
That sounds
Yep.
about right. 'Cause there's he has to go through a window, and then
Window is already broken, so you can go straight
right,
through.
but it's not a straight line between where he was to where he is.
Well, he's flying though.
That's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what's the action now, or would you like to move again?
Let's see. This little monster, from where he is at, can he do a ranged attack, or does he wish to stay invisible?
Actually, well, one of the things is if he's flying, if he's up at ceiling height, can he see over this stuff?
Yeah.
He actually can. So how do you get information from him? Does he just warn you about things, or what?
Let me look at how that works out.
I believe he can look through his eyes, but then he can't see from where he currently
Right.
is.
Yeah. Like
Right.
Yeah.
So that's not what's going on right now. So he says that he tells you, lets you know telepathically, there's like at least 3 guys in the center area waiting for you guys to open the door.
Okay. So I'll repeat that back to everyone.
Okay. And does he have a ranged attack?
He has a sting and a bite.
Sounds like no.
And
But he could move again if you'd like him to move somewhere else. And since he's
because he's invisible, so he can double time it really and not really be seen.
Sounds good.
So he will go down to where these guys are. Well, can you
Okay.
reveal?
He can
'Cause
make
I
it
don't
to
know where
there.
the other guys are. Can't see on the map. So
Right, yeah. So they're in the middle area, so pretty much due south of you guys. You can move him into the middle area if you want. But I'm not going to reveal the map.
Until we can actually see it, right?
I'll
Yeah.
let you know what he sees verbally. I'm gonna make
he's
should-
gonna move to
wall behind
to
that
do a
guy.
help action for the kitty cat.
Next
He likes
time.
cats.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, how many hit points did I get for the end of that?
Oh yeah. Sorry. I forgot.
Oh no,
should
sorry, I
get better
didn't
at
end. I didn't
remembering
end
that.
my. I didn't end.
Oh
my
no,
turn
yeah,
in.
right. I
Yeah.
forgot. I measured. You didn't end your turn on my.
Yeah,
That's why I wasn't doing it.
I still had the 5 from before.
I like how I specifically
Yep.
measured to see, and then I just like fully forgot.
Hahnen, you're up.
So there's someone on the other side of the door waiting for us.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how the spell works here.
Now, only the ones that have gone in front of initiative will have actions that go off. Right? So like anyone whose initiative hasn't happened yet
Yeah,
won't be able to attack you when you
All
open
right,
the
so
door.
was he able to describe exactly how far from the door these guys are?
The closest one is about 20 feet.
And we know there's one here.
And
You'll
and the
see him.
further,
Can you see him?
Yeah,
Oh, his
little
health
edge
bar?
of
Just a
his
tiny bit.
bar is there.
Whatever. Okay.
But
Does he know if
he's
they're
the one who
like the
peeked out,
ones?
so we know he ducked back.
Yeah,
Yep.
if they're carrying a
so
weapon or
the
if they're the
closest one is
caster.
20 feet. Well,
He says
Crap.
one of them looks like a caster.
Okay.
like
Oh.
here, roughly.
Around there, yep.
All right. Fire in the hole. Shatter. Bam. Centered there.
Okay, so are you going to open the door? I think you have to open the door before you cast.
Or you could hold your action to do it once someone else opens the door.
No, I don't have to open the door.
No?
Oh, it doesn't need
It's not a point you can see?
It's here. Oh. Copy. Control C. Control V. Enter.
Point of your choice within range. How about that? Okay.
Fire in the hole.
So ping it again.
Right. We're gonna shoot for there.
Okay. And it's 20 feet.
Yeah, it's 10-foot radius, 20-foot diameter circle.
Radius. Right.
Centered
Okay.
there.
Big fucking circle.
Yeah, you feel like you got a couple people in that. Roll your
And we hear,
damage.
ow!
What was that?
You hear a
All
loud
right.
ringing
Come here.
noise.
Third
So
level, you can use a third
Ding.
level slot. I don't think I have third level slots. I don't. All right.
clang.
Well, I'm gonna open up another area that you
Thunder.
can see.
Laying down the thunder damage.
Jules.
Bam.
Oh, 19.
19
Holy
points
crap.
damage.
18 points. Okay, so then this guy rolls, and it was a con save.
Yeah.
Con.
This guy rolls it. He succeeds and
Oh.
takes 10.
He's like super target dude.
I think you round down when it's halved. I think 9.
I don't think so. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna
That's
take
the way I
10 for
usually
now.
do it,
It was
unfortunately.
was it round up?
And then-
Sure, round up.
I thought we always did round up.
If we round up, then it
I
also applies
classically
to
do.
us, so I'd say.
Yo, that's
the
what I
other way.
thought.
But I'm an asshole and I usually round down, but that's me.
Mm.
You hear somebody go, ah, good thunk.
Got him.
360 no scope.
All right. Do
Yeah,
we
no
open the
scope.
door now?
Total no scope.
Yep. Yeah, you can open the door if you want now.
I asked my dear cleric, what do you think? Should we open the door now, or do you want to do more of this?
To you.
All right.
I would move away if I was you.
I'm gonna step aside and and fling the door open, but not be in front of the doorway.
Go there.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
even here.
Opening it from the side. This is an area that you can see from when you reach your final destination, Jules.
Right.
Okay, so stepping back, go stand in the spot you're gonna be when you open the door. And which door are you opening?
Go there.
Wow.
There's the 3 doors, one in front of Celine right now, one in front of Hep right now, and one in that square that one in front of that square you were
Yeah.
just in.
I will open up the one that I was just in front of
Mm-hmm.
and stand aside as I open it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will reveal some area.
I see 5. You still have.
So you get 5
You
temporary
still have
hit
20
points.
more movement if you wanted to use it before their turn. Or no, I guess
I
when
just
they
wanted to
open
get-
it, it'll happen, and
Yeah.
then you still will get 20 more movement if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, what's it? Get him. This guy. That's the one you tagged.
Yeah, he hit 2 people. He definitely at least 2
Okay.
screams when it went off, but that one died.
2 blood curdling shrieks.
Yeah, because he did it
No.
right in this square here, so it would have gotten those 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all right, so this is
From there is only one of these guys with a ready to action, but he is on the left of the door and you're on the right of the door, so I'm going to give him half cover as his ready action goes off. Which is a -2. 16.
yeah, maybe that hits. I got
Okay.
a 14.
So 5 piercing points of damage as he fires his heavy crossbow at the door as it opens.
I don't like you anymore.
I don't think you should like him in the first place.
Real shocker, warlocks are squishy.
Really?
Oh, did you get?
Okay.
Oh, I guess you
on.
won't get hit points. You'll get extra hit points now, right?
Yeah,
At
so
the end.
Yeah,
Your
at the end of his
turn-
turn.
Now ends. Actually, I guess you still have a couple squares of movement if you want them.
Is he
so I got extra
technically
hit points.
within?
Hold on, I got to add. I got 32. Here.
I
Is
have
he
a
technically
question.
within their space, or I guess not, because he fired a crossbow without having a disadvantage.
Did we take a short rest before this?
We did, yeah.
Yes.
You took a short
So
rest
then-
after the last fight, yeah.
So that means Hahnen has 5 extra points again above his hit point maximum.
Yeah, so I've already done a
Ah.
full action casting. I don't necessarily feel like walking in on top of these jokers.
Don't do it.
I'm good right here.
Okay.
I'm done.
Next, this orcish fellow.
And you get 5 temporary hit points.
Yeah, I marked it down. I have a max of 32 right now.
Awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, as a bonus action, an orc being aggressive gets to move its speed again towards the hostile creature that it can see. 1, 2, 3. And so it moves to there, and it swings its great axe. It doesn't really have a preference between Hep or Hahnen, so I'm going to go 1d6. Odds are Hep. Odd it is.
Lucky me.
23. Not a crit.
Lucky
Only
Hahnen,
hit.
who would have gotten the shit smacked out of him.
So it's 8 points of slashing damage.
All right.
Holy.
What's the plus 11?
That is
For
if
the
the
crit.
crit had gone
Oh.
through. If I had advantage on
Wow.
it, it would have been a crit, and then it would have done an extra 11 points.
Jeez.
It would have hurt.
Yeah.
I would
It's a
have been-
d12 plus 3 for the
unhappy.
great axe. So there's a pretty wide range of damage on it. Yep, you are up.
Well, I think I got my target.
Makes sense. So there's a
So-
door in front of you as well.
Um,
That can be opened at any point as part of your
Well-
move, but also can be left closed as cover for some of the room.
Yeah, I won't bother because if the orc can hit me, I obviously can hit him anyway.
Yep.
So I'll stay here, and I will attack that orc. What do we got? And he has been unhurt. All right. Well, we're just gonna swing. Let's start.
His armor class is unspecified for some reason. I had this happen last time. Let me just check.
Probably 2.
I'm sure it is too.
He's pretty beefy. I'd say it's a 7.
All right. Not sure I can roll that high, but
At 13.
13.
Wow, that's lower than I expected it to be.
They're not super fast or well armored.
That should hit.
Man, this thing
Wow,
rolls
4,
like
really?
the lowest points of damage every time.
Is your D8 plus 3, 1 plus 3? There is something where you can get stuck rolling ones. It doesn't look like you are.
No.
But okay.
Hmm.
So 4 and a 10. So the 4 points he gets. Oops, that's not right. Whoops, that's not right either. There we are. So he takes the warhammer and it kind of glances off his shoulder, and he smiles smugly as the longsword comes down, and you run it through his gut, and he's now staggered. He's barely on his feet, and he's no longer quite so smug.
Yep. Sorry, I was just trying to get your attention with the first one.
And okay, this person you don't see yet. And this guy moves over to here, opens the door in front of Hep. And he's going to take a swipe at you. His scimitar. And a 10, I presume, misses.
It does.
Celine.
Oh, hold on. So I am going to use superiority die here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to riposte. So since he missed me, I get to use my reaction to expend a superiority die to make a weapon attack against him.
Cool.
Let's see, and add the superiority to the attack damage roll on hit. Right.
Attack and
So,
damage?
No,
Whoa.
just the one.
Oh, okay.
And then let's add a little bit more damage.
3
So-
points. Perfect. So he comes
Hit him.
in, swings at you with the scimitar, and before he even regains his balance, you whack him so hard with the warhammer that he crumples at your feet.
I like to
Splat.
imagine a riposte with a warhammer. That's pretty funny.
Right?
I would have thought a longsword would have been more riposty, but
I was busy inside of an orc's gut.
you're like bash the sword away and smash the hammer into his face.
Celine, you're up. Oh, I presume
Cool,
Hahnen
cool.
gets some temporary hit points. Or,
Oh, yeah.
sorry.
Yes,
Mhm.
that's what I was about to roll. I have
I'm
it
on
open and
hit
ready.
points.
7 temporary hit
7.
points for you.
Love that.
Cool. Now I'm going to cast a spell, probably.
Thanks for the raid.
Oh,
You
yeah,
got
I'm
this.
gonna see this guy. Right.
Yeah, you see him. Or you can
Cool.
see him either by
Alright.
opening the door in front of you
I'll
or by
open the door.
leaning into Haps.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
sounds good.
I'll just open the door and then I look at
Yep.
my freaking ping is
Oh,
low.
it's Hans Half-Elven. Hey, welcome, Raiders. We got a big raid here. Wow.
And
Hey, everybody.
Welcome.
This is the most people I've ever had on the stream.
Nice.
Awesome.
Wow.
Bring the pain, Celine.
People are actually
And I will
watching.
cast. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll cast Guiding Bolt.
Guiding bolt.
Yeah.
Roll it up.
Oh, since there's lots of people here, I should start the contest.
14.
14 on the soldier. Yes. That's a hit.
And 14 radiant damage.
Sweet. Whoops. No, that's right. Cool. So smack, that hits him, and now the next attack against him gets advantage. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
From the guiding bolt. Cool.
Forgot that was part of it. Yes, it is.
Jules. The
yes.
cult fanatic that is in front of you wisps his hands around and stares at you as he casts Old Person.
Uh-oh.
Concentration up to 1 minute. Choose a humanoid that you can see within range. The target must succeed in a wisdom save or be paralyzed for the duration.
Do
Well,
I get an
wisdom
opportunity
save.
attack for him doing that in my?
No.
I have a
No,
question.
okay.
Shouldn't I have gotten my my held action to go blast a guy a while back?
Yes, you should have.
Yes, you should have.
Yep.
Ooh, quirky.
So I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, go ahead.
19.
That's a definite hit. And is this the orc you're going against, or the?
The one that he can see. I'm
Yep,
assuming
I
so.
guess it will
Yes.
be. Yep.
Yeah.
Damage
Only
on
2
that.
points.
That's
Wow.
enough. That is
It's
enough.
enough.
In combination with Hep's attacks, that one a little bit. You delayed just long enough for Hep to do the most of the damage that is needed, and then just finish him off with an Eldritch Blast to the forehead.
Which knocks him off my sword. It's like, nice, thanks.
Yep.
Nice.
Cleans the blade as it goes down. How about a wisdom save, Jules?
Okay, one moment here. Wisdom. Oh, I'm not so good at that one. Oh, hopefully that's enough. 12.
Well, 12 is enough.
Whew. I did not want to be standing still when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Although that would
Now,
reset my cat
Acacius.
speed.
Acacius, roll perception.
Yes, sir. Roll. 13.
13. That'll do it. Boom. Beside you, coming from the entrance with the carts, you see a small squad of guys.
Wee woo.
I did forget about them.
And one of them, let's see, he's not going to be able to make it to you this round, but he's getting on 2, 3, 4,
You're
6.
gonna have some mild panic. Wee woo, wee woo.
Moves up very close to you, and you can see that he's got his sword held back. And if he could take another step, he totally would, but he can't.
Please no.
But if you do step close to him, you think he's probably going to swing at you.
He waddles up to you, but not close enough.
I appreciate
Good,
him not doing that, actually.
So the other thing that the cult fanatic does is when he's after he casts hold person, it doesn't work. He goes, "Help!" And then this guy, 2, 3, 4, 5, comes down from up there, and he looks at you, and he says something. You can't quite make out what it is, but his sword teleports out of its hilt and
What?
into his hand,
What?
Eldritch Knight?
and then he swings it at you.
He's held right now or not?
And he misses. No, wait. He's got pack tactics. He has advantage on a roll against a creature if at least one of the thug's allies is within 5 feet, which it is. So it's an 18 for 9 slashing.
Ooh.
Right. So 9 damage. So that 5, or I guess my hit points are still higher, so that would technically be, it's 4, I guess. Yeah, there we go.
Acacius.
Please, sir. This is my no-no square, and he backs away. He's gonna he's gonna hide. I'm not as far as he can tell, there is no one in the immediate entrance anymore because they're all kind of got yoinked.
That's right. You would have heard the thug running back into the building towards Jules. So you know
Okay.
he's there, but you can't see him really very well right now.
So, he's going in then.
Okay.
He does not want to risk being the one smacked. So he is going to go over into the building, by at least this much until he can figure out what's happening inside the building, so he's not risking too much.
Right. So you get to there, and you can't see anyone in your immediate vicinity that's standing.
Okay, so he can't hear anyone or see anyone.
That's right.
Okay. He kind of takes a glance around. And
you
as far as
you can see like the area down by Jules. You can hear the scuffle down there, and you can see the soldier.
okay, so he's gonna swing wide then and take his final to here-ish. I think this is as far as he can go.
Okay.
And now he can probably see, right?
Yep.
And at that point, he's just gonna Eldritch Blast. Like, it's not. That's all he
Make
can
it
really
so.
do.
Mm-hmm.
22.
Definitely
Nice.
hits. What's the damage?
7.
-7.
Nice.
Yeah, he's the soldier is definitely feeling it. Jules.
All right.
Now
Finally,
you've got
back
the
to me.
assistance of the imp this turn.
Okay. Does that give me anything other than, or does that actually give me
Advantage on your
advantage?
attack.
Gives
Okay,
you
cool.
advantage. Okay.
So I will stab my first attack at the cultist who tried to hold me. You can't hold me.
Look at these guns. You can't hold them at all.
Can't stop it.
Too fast. Too fast. Okay, I'm gonna do the rapier. Yeah, I'll do the rapier on him. He seems like he has more. 24 should hit for 12 damage.
Damage. That is a lot. You can see he's staggered.
And
He's
does
not in good shape.
does that does the imp give me advantage against both guys?
No, just the first one.
Okay, then I'll attack. So if I attack him again, I get advantage again, right?
No, it's one action with advantage, one attack with advantage.
Okay. Well, I will attack him again anyway.
Okay.
And that'll be a 24 with the scimitar for 5 damage.
That's enough. This guy, yeah, you can read the surprise in his eyes as he goes down in the second round.
Yep.
Any movement?
Last round I just moved there, right? So
Yep.
I couldn't cat speed, but I did use my bonus action for the second attack, so I can't disengage. And I didn't attack this guy, so I don't get the other special disengage thing. No, I'll just stay there.
Okay. Imp.
Go on, bite him.
Well, he's invisible. Yeah, he's gonna sting this guy. So
You get advantage for attacking from invisible, I believe.
Advantage, yes. All
Mhm.
right. Okay, so right click. Let's see what it does here. I'll have to roll second time if that doesn't hit. 15 hit.
15 does hit.
Okay, now for giggles, I will roll to see if I get. Oh, come on, you stupid machine. There you go. I'll roll to see if I happen to get a crit. Action again and roll. Nope. Just a regular attack. Okay.
Okay, what's the damage on that?
All right. So first damage is just from the straight up damage. Then there's a poison attack. So that's 7 points. And there's a
Okay.
DC 11 on his poison. Save
Recon.
for half.
Fails a DC 11.
Okay. And takes an additional 10 points.
Oh,
Wow.
Youch.
what a beast.
Oh, that takes him down. That was a ton of damage.
He's an imp. He smiles impishly.
Oof.
He's just trying to get all the puns in. You just have to excuse him. Sorry.
He's
All
impressive.
good.
What can I say?
You've used that one already.
I'm going to abuse it. There's a difference.
And now it's Carl's turn. Or Hannen's.
Well,
Is there anybody left?
Hahnen.
Outside.
Oh, who's this
Boy.
guy?
There's 3 guys out there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there's 3 guys out there.
Oh,
And
is
Apparently, you
that?
missed that conversation.
yeah, totally missed that.
Yeah, that's why Acacius ran for it.
all right.
I was like, everything's fine here. I couldn't hear all
Yeah,
what's
Casey
going out
said,
there.
no.
No, we're not dealing with this.
Bye.
All right. So he's going to drop hex on the closest guy.
Okay.
So hex. Cast some VVT roll. All right. Hopefully, remember that number. It's a 4. Now he's going to do Eldritch Blast on the same guy.
Okay.
Rolling. Here we go. 13 get him?
13 does.
Alrighty. So. Wow.
Nice.
Total
17
17
points.
points. And I will affect his strength rolls. Because that's, it's the hexiferous way to do things.
13 plus 4.
So hexy.
I'm too hexy for this.
I'm too hexy for this. Oh, man.
I hear a
I'm a
critical
total
role
hex's
skit
pig.
coming out of that.
Right?
Okay. Cool. So 17 points to your hexed thug.
Yes.
Moving.
And I'm going to bravely step behind
Yep.
Everyone?
over here.
Oh, Hahnen, how many temporary hit points did you get last time? 5?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you can take the best.
That's why I'm gonna
Yeah.
re-roll. Wow, great! You got 6 this time
Now you have
instead.
6.
Went up by
Yay,
1.
All right. So let's see, he's up to 33.
Okay.
There you go.
Work.
Good. Yep. Hep, you're up.
All right. Go play. So I will. Yep. Same old, same old. Well, depending how I roll.
That's definitely a hit.
Okay.
I'm gonna move him down to this square for a bit. If you don't mind moving down, that's fine. If you want him to stay up there, that's fine. I just need to be able to see his stats
Health bar.
off the
Yeah.
screen.
All good.
Cool. So he's still up, but he is staggered.
I am going to non-lethally hit him again.
Oh, yeah, I probably should have kept that cultist guy alive.
8. 8's probably not going to do it, is it?
8 does not do it.
But if I used Bardic Inspiration, which is what I have, is that a 4 or 6?
A 6.
Nice. 2.
10 is also not gonna do it.
Okay, well, you know what? That's fine, because I'm going to use one more superiority thing and use my precision attack, and I get to roll another d8.
Woof.
There.
That is enough. Yes, you got him. And unless
We'll
you
find
roll,
You're just that good.
actually, there's the damage on it. Okay, that is enough. That is exactly the damage you needed.
All right.
he
So I
goes
knock him out.
down. Yep.
Oh, you
Also,
can
you
use
now
it on
have 10
damage?
temporary hit points.
No,
Pardon?
no, I did 5 points of damage.
Yep.
When I
Oh,
rolled.
I see. That was to get the 5. Okay.
Mm.
Any more actions or movement, Hep?
You only moved 4 squares, so
I'm
you
gonna
have
move
2 more.
4. Put myself between me and everybody else.
Okay. Cultist in front of you.
Also, you now have 10 temporary hit points.
Oh, sweet. So,
I rerolled for you.
so that gives me an extra 3.
Cultist in front of you with eyes wide open and wild comes in, slashes at you, doing what the cultists almost
What's
always
this
do.
Miss
Ouch.
completely.
Miss. Again.
It's rough, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah, they couldn't do anything else in life, so they joined a cult.
And then this acolyte, his acolyte friend right behind him, steps to the side and casts Sacred Flame at you.
Oh, dick.
Dexterity saving throw or 1d8 radiant damage.
Oh, that looks like a 20.
That is.
I see.
That's going to succeed. And that's nothing. And this cultist is dead.
Why you are an acolyte and not a real caster. Ha!
Acacius and Jules, roll perception.
All right. I do not think we see.
Smokes.
I do not think we see.
Okay. Fair
Love.
enough.
Everything is fine over here.
Everything is awesome.
Yeah.
Let me just do some stuff. Let me take care of some logistics for just a moment here.
That is
Anyone
not a
wants to
good
get a drink,
sign.
now's a good time.
No, it is not.
I'm gonna grab a
Roll
drink.
a lot of 20-sided dice.
I can't wait to have 3rd level spells.
Oh yeah. Can you just spirit guardians them?
Right?
That's what I fucking want so bad. I have spirit weapon, but it's not the same.
It's not
Oh,
the same.
Spirit guardians are the best.
Yeah, I know. I'm so excited.
Here we are.
And I feel like my spirit guardians are like meteorites hitting people.
Oh, sweet.
Entire meteorites. Let's go.
Like that's what like they look like.
It's not even a spirit at that point. It's just a rock. You're just pelting
Well,
them
no,
with
no,
salt.
it's like it's not like an actual meteorite, but like the spirit,
Yeah,
their
I know.
Spirit
form
meteorite.
is a comet.
I love spirit guardians. Just disengage and then attack everyone.
I still liked
Yeah, it's
Hannon's
fucking great.
flying spirit monkeys.
Yeah,
From Oz.
Throwing poo was awesome.
very good,
Yeah.
very good.
Good.
Now for a nice, tall, fresh, frosty, fizzy water. Fresh from
Sounded
Aldi.
really good up until the end.
Free,
Oh.
calorie free,
Hey,
and sugar free, and also joy free.
did I screw that up?
That's
Oh.
awful.
Tall glass of boring.
Yep.
I love water. Water's fucking great.
Water keeps me alive.
Yeah, and it tastes good, and it's nice, and when it's cold, ugh.
Yes. Anyone who likes room temperature water as their preferred water kind of scares
Does
me.
anybody
That is
like
weird.
room temperature water
What I
as their
really like
preferred
is
My
water?
wife-
water that's been
my
used to
wife
boil
does.
broccoli.
Ugh.
That's
There we
fucked
go.
up.
We
You're-
like-
no offense
want
to your wife,
noodle
but
water.
that's fucked up.
I'm drinking
Just had
beer
three
right
guys in
now.
a circle.
The water in my new place isn't cold when it comes to the tap, no matter how long you run it, and it's so deeply upsetting.
I've already had a cognac today, so
Nice. That's a good one.
Cognac.
yeah.
What's a cognac?
It's like a brandy.
Twice distilled wine, basically.
Okay. Back
Right.
to the top of the round.
Thick
with,
wine.
Celine.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
thick wine.
Thick wine.
Ew, gross. Okay, well,
It's-
Celine's gonna start by moving
It's wine at whiskey
Mm-hmm.
strength, basically.
30
It's like
feet.
that wine is thick, bro.
Yep, to there. So let's go. I think this was 30.
I think you had one more square.
Yes, I did.
Now you may also roll a perception.
Please.
Perfect. That's why I
please
wanted to come
go
inside
higher.
because I have better perception.
But not as good luck.
That is true.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
an F20, baby.
Really?
Okay. Out
Pulls
of
out the bad ears.
coming down
Damn.
the you can hear noises coming down the hall of between the debris to the just to the east of you. So over here
By the rowboat.
there are multiple people approaching.
Sorry, over where? Can you do that again?
Over here.
I do not.
I
don't
didn't see
see
that
it.
I
either.
do not. I do not see.
I'm on the wrong layer. Let me see. I
think
didn't
he
realize
means
I could
here.
ping to the
Hey,
GM
Logan,
layer.
stop,
Yeah.
stop panning around so quickly. We might see it.
Purple one right there. Okay.
Purple one. Yep.
Yeah, right there. Okay. I am going to.
And for the record, if it makes any difference, they sound all bunched up right now.
Oh.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
So
Make
I
sure-
got a 5
Make sure
foot.
it's a place you don't need to be able to see the point. And,
It is not 5 foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range.
Okay. Ping the exact point you want to do it.
Um, 1 second. I can never remember how do I.
Let there be light.
Just left click and hold.
No, it's I wanted. I don't. Yeah. Okay. Like right. Stop.
That is.
Right.
Well, that's
here.
the perfect point.
Well, that's perfect then.
Okay. Roll it up.
It's only 2d10.
That's probably good enough for two of them.
So it's 12
Whoa.
damage.
12
Unless
damage.
they passed
Okay.
my constitution. I think it's constitution.
What's the DC
Yeah,
on
it's
that
constitution. Is
13?
14.
one? 14.
Yeah. 13. Please, it's 14 now.
Fail and die.
Love that
Awesome.
sentence. That's the
Fail.
best sentence.
Sizzling
That's what you want to
noises.
hear.
Fail and die?
Die.
Blood curdling
Uh,
shriek.
Let's see.
You know what? I did this. I really hope I'm not hitting the dwarf.
Right.
I didn't.
They were
think
coming
about
out to
that.
surrender.
And live.
You know what's going to happen is, like, in retaliation for all this, firing blind, he's going to have us go into an orphanage and take out, like, 50 kids or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
the children are
Go, Anakin,
burning.
And then let's see.
You remember that, Jess?
To be fair,
Oh,
I
yeah.
will not be doing that
Interstate.
now that I've remembered about the dwarf one.
Fail.
It's hilarious. I mean, not hilarious, but hilarious.
What a fucking wild thing to say about one of the most horrible sentences imaginable.
It was in a video game that we were playing, and I actually said that.
Yeah, it was like a car combat game where you had to defend a school bus at one point.
Yeah, and then the school
It, was,
bus, if
it
you
wasn't like one
fail,
of the main missions, which were generally fairly well, they were tongue-in-cheek serious,
yeah,
but it was like a bonus mission, and then they kind of went out on a limb for it.
if you don't save the bus, then it goes, the bus crashes, and it says the children are burning.
God.
It was pretty
That's terrible.
demented. That was games back in the 80s.
Right?
Or is that 80s or
90s.
90s? 90s.
Yeah.
Although the
I
game
don't-
was set in
Even
the
maybe
70s.
late 90s. I want to say like 97 or something like that.
Yeah.
I had a
Yeah.
player in my last game cook an armadillo in the dark by accident. He thought it was an invader.
I don't know if he actually did that on accident, to be
Cooked
fair.
armadillo.
Cooked in the
Yeah.
shell.
Fair enough. Okay, so they have taken their damage.
Whose turn
Hell
is it
yeah.
now?
And you hear
We
one
just
body go
thump,
thunk to the floor.
Nice.
I feel like I
Let the
haven't had a
bodies
turn
hit
in a
the
long
floor.
time.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
And then this guy is toast. This guy is toast. This guy is toast. Acacius is up.
Acacius is gonna cry. That's normal.
God, Acacia's the same.
Too bad you didn't have like wave of force so that you could shove that boat. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you on a little secret. Acacius does not have any AoE damage dealing spells, and I did that on purpose for his character. But wow, am I regretting that?
No, I didn't take any either.
I
so
mean, if
Hey,
it
don't
helps,
turns out
that
they're
is
useful.
the only
Yeah.
one I have right now.
Yeah.
Half
Yep.
spell must abuse.
Oh gosh. Okay. He can't see, I'm assuming, because there's the big
Nope,
black.
No, although you did see the moonbeam that kind of
It does 40 feet high.
yep.
Where
It's very bright.
We can all
and
see
it was
it.
just across the thing, and you could have heard them react
People
to it as well. So
shaking,
you know they're there.
shrieking.
You know
Oh,
they're there.
Okay, so we're gonna go to where we can see the base of the moonbeam if possible.
Okay.
So
So
walking around the boat.
the debris, you can climb it as difficult terrain. You could climb right over the top of it. You don't have to go around.
Okay. We're gonna attempt that, I guess.
Okay.
We're on a boat. I'm on a boat.
I'm
You're
on
on
a
a boat.
boat with
Acacius
that
has
thing
a
you
fucking
like.
panic attack.
Don't like this.
Oh
Okay.
man,
What is that? Hold on.
that is.
We have an orc, one of
Trouble.
the little spellcaster guys, and one of the thugs. One of the guys Hip just killed, and one of the guys who.
So, okay.
There
That-
was a cultist, but they don't live long.
They don't live very long.
The
and we
cultist
feel
is
bad.
there and dead. Yep.
There and dead.
Yep.
Cool.
He's
What's
been
this
burned
guy?
by the moon.
What's this guy?
Yeah, what
That
is
is an
it?
acolyte.
Oh, okay. And this is
It
Soldier,
looks
right?
like
Thug.
Scarecrow from
Yeah.
Batman.
It looks like its face should open up.
yeah, I know, right?
I think it's a mask.
Like the
Okay,
Predator.
Yeah, it looks exactly. It looks like Scarecrow from Batman,
Yep.
and it's fucked up.
Okay,
Some bad stuff.
so, Acacius will just go for that sweet Eldritch Blast and then back away because he doesn't want to deal with that now that he knows it's there.
Sounds good.
He went like 2 squares to get there, or how?
Yeah, just technically one with resistance.
Right. So
What is
two
the
spaces.
target for this blast?
The one that can cast.
Okay. The
Yes.
acolyte.
The one that looks cursed.
The
Oh,
one that
this
looks
one?
like his face should kill me. 9.
Yeah. It has also been burned by the moon, and that will be enough to take it down.
Okay, Acacius is going to
Teamwork.
put a tail between his legs and run away. We're right here by
Running away.
To be
Climbed
fair,
up
my
on a
armor
boat.
class is probably much better than
Shot an
yours, so
acolyte.
this is fair.
He shot a man and he ran. You just see
men in
he
Brooklyn.
points over the boat. He
just
points
to
over the boat.
watch
You hear
him
a
die.
shriek. You hear a shriek and he runs.
Okay.
So is
Yeah,
the shriek
you
him?
shot someone
or-
else. You shriek, and then
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Shriek.
shriek. him away. He just crumpled to the floor.
yep.
His
But you managed to
glasses
scare yourself.
down from his face and he's just like stumbling off the boat. He's like, never again.
If this is what adventuring is, I'm out.
I stepped on a mummy for this.
Jules, you're up.
I'm gonna activate cat speed.
No.
Speed. Over here.
Whoa.
And I will
Your
stab.
character moved very quickly across the screen, so yeah.
I still got 15 movement left.
Do your worst.
I am gonna attack the.
No, please, you're worst.
So with my first strike, I'm gonna go against this guy
Mm-hmm.
on the rapier one. That'll be 18 to hit, 15
Hits.
damage.
Oof. Yeah. He is staggered,
What?
bloody,
He's
but
not
he's
down.
still standing.
All right, and then with my other, I'm going to stab the orc, I think, because he probably has a better weapon. Wait, what do these two guys have?
So the thug has a mace and a heavy crossbow that's slung, and the orc has a great axe.
Yeah, orc must
And a
die.
javelin.
Okay, scimitar to the orc. Or did I
Only
get a
8.
thing that
No,
gave
You
me
got
a?
an 8.
Yeah, I got an 8. Did I get a
I had
thing? One of those? No, I didn't get a.
I did.
Yeah, you got it. So I will. Oh yeah, I can't disengage now because that's my bonus action.
You can surge. Isn't that the whole reason to be a fighter?
Don't you get that at level 2, right?
Oh, maybe.
I get 2-weapon fighting from being a fighter. I got second wind. I can actually use another bonus action to get some points.
You get some
I know what you can do. Tank some damage.
Well,
Oh,
I
you'll
am.
get temporary hit points.
I am
You
actually.
will also
Oh,
end your
actually,
turn
I attacked
in my,
this guy.
Thing.
I
too, so.
do I have that ability? Hang on a
So
sec.
you will get bonus hit points. Yeah.
Yep.
Temporary points.
Hang on a sec.
You're in my Twilight Sanctuary,
I can do. Where's the
where you
ability?
hide from the sparkly vampires.
Where's my features? If I take
Vampires.
If I take a melee attack against the creature can't make opportunity attacks against you for the rest of your turn. Okay, so only the
Only the orc can
orc
get a
can
bonus
attack me.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go 5 more this way.
Didn't you make an attack on the orc?
No,
No,
you
the
only
orc
attack the
can't.
thug.
And I think it only works against one creature. Actually, no, it just says
No,
if
it
you make
says
a
any
melee attack
creature.
against a creature.
And it doesn't have to be a successful melee attack.
And I
That's
missed,
the
yeah.
best
So
part.
so they actually can't attack me.
But you
During-
attacked both of them against the thug.
No, I
you
attacked
just
the
attacked
orc. On the
Did you?
second one because I said he had a great
Yeah.
axe.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Sounds good.
yeah, they can't attack me.
You're right. You're right.
Okay,
I remember that.
So I'm gonna go. That's another. So that was 5, 10, 15, and I'm actually gonna climb up on this thing.
Oh, you're out of my range now.
Oh, then I won't. So I had
Now I
gone
can give you temporary hit points.
5, 10, 15,
It was
20,
like-
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
So it's like the cat version of Scrat the squirrel from over the hedge. You just blaze through
Okay,
your
no. Scrat is from Ice Age.
60. Yeah.
Scrat.
That's it.
Which one's over the hedge?
That was such a sentence. Those are two movies I hated as a kid, but it still really bothered me that you got that wrong.
I
Fine.
hated Over the Hedge.
Over the Hedge scared me so badly. I saw it in theaters and we had to leave
Um,
because the freaking bear scared me so much.
Actually, Jess, can I use can I climb over things without having a penalty
Fucking
since
Avril
I
Lavigne
have
was
climbing?
in that?
No, it's still difficult terrain.
Okay.
It's not climbing specifically.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just move there.
Apparently Avril Lavigne was in Over the Hedge, and that's fucking wild.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah.
probably why I
Yeah,
went
she
to
was
see
William
that movie.
Shatner's character's daughter.
Yeah. I love Avril Lavigne.
Imp.
Eugene Levi, Catherine O'Hara. Why is this a star-studded cast?
5, 10, 15,
Allison
20,
Janney, Nick
25,
Nolte.
30, 35. Which one looks worse?
They both look pretty bad. I wouldn't say that you can easily tell without like a good medicine roll.
All right. Well, he's an imp. He's not going to have a medicine roll. He's an imp.
Yeah.
So he's just going to do a regular attack. Actually, you know what? Will he attack or will he just go invisible and help?
Does he have like improved invisibility? Does he have to do it
No, he
every
doesn't.
time
He has to.
attacks?
No, I'm guessing it's regular invisibility.
They
The
can
imp
activate it
magically
on
turns
him.
invisible until it attacks, or until its concentration ends.
Gotcha. So it's an action to turn invisible?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yep.
You should have the imp go find the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it looks like things are handled here, he might do that. So it looks like the pretty kitty cat has got things handled. So the imp is gonna go just go looking.
So yeah,
See,
go ahead.
he started. Let's see. He started here, right?
Yep.
So, all right, zooming out.
There is a door behind this guy that he just came out of. Sorry, this guy here.
All right, he looks through that door.
No. I will do the honor of revealing this location for now, for the hell of it. Yeah. He
Plants.
said, "Think I found something. Think I found her," says the imp in your head.
I imagine my attack like running between these guys, and I'm like slashing as I go by with my swords.
He's a
Yep.
Stab, and then right
She's
past,
in the
like
stew
a
pot being
like an
rendered
anime
into
character move.
fertilized plant.
Mm-hmm. So
But
the
unlike
imp,
the anime
imp says,
character
"I
move, they
think
didn't
this
fall.
is the place."
Yeah.
Uh,
I have to make another attack
and then
back and
Carl,
run through.
Hahnen, it's your turn.
All right, Hahnen is going to shift his hex over to the person facing off with Hep, and then blast him.
Okay.
And we go to spells, Eldritch Blast. Bam. 19 get him.
19 gets him.
All right. And a lot of crap damage on that, but let me roll this hex. Do hex.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Just barely enough not to do it.
Yeah, just not enough. Yeah.
Oh,
He's feeling inadequate. I don't know if I can do this anymore.
Wait, 19?
He did a total of 8.
It hit.
Oh, it
Just
hit.
not
Okay.
enough damage to kill it.
I see.
Yeah. And he's gonna saunter up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but not close enough to really get within attacking range because that would be dumb.
Well, he can actually
Well, they're going
maneuver.
there, partner.
You should step one back because he can maneuver around Hep without taking an opportunity attack.
oh no, he won't.
Oh no,
That's better, yeah.
All right, he'll be up here. He'll be right there. We're good.
Okay.
Okay. The orc that Jules attacked snarls and brings his axe back, moves up to you, and brings it down again.
Okay.
18 for 12 points.
All right. I'm actually taking some damage now.
He seems satisfied with the amount of blood that draws.
Oh, you're going to pay for that.
And the thug moves up to you and says, "I don't think he will." And he hauls back with his mace. And he swings a 13. Which probably misses.
That misses. Yes,
So he
your
swings
mace
it
does
again
not
for
scare
16.
me. Your mace does not scare me. That will
Was
hit.
it with a
16?
16?
Yep.
7 points.
Okay.
Oh, hey, that's your temporary hit point.
Oh, is that how much I got? Okay, I'll just take it off now.
Yeah, you got 7.
I
So you
didn't
took
take it off the other
19
time.
this round.
Yeah, so I'm at 16 now.
Okay, Hep.
I look at the cultist and go, sleep. And I smack him in the head with the hammer, trying not to do lethal.
Okay. "14 hits, 5 points, takes him down. And he sleeps.
And
Big
I'm going to go
sleep.
here. Oh, come on.
With one eye open, gripping his pillow tightly.
He will be tonight.
Why?
gripping his scimitar tightly.
Exit light, enter night.
A man who sleeps with a scimitar next to his bed is a fool every night but once.
Exactly. I'm going to go here, raise my sword and say, surrender.
I love that it's in the form of a question.
I want to kill him. Never.
Never?
My God will protect me.
Oh, yeah, I think
You-
you're wrong.
Oh my god. Okay, so does this guy know
You
who they're fucking
heathens.
worshipping?
You do not know what you talk about.
Hasn't helped any of the rest of your buddies.
Slam
a question
him.
for you. Since
14.
Eldritch Blast is a force spell, can it be used as, subdual damage, like you can nut punch them and drop
Yeah,
them?
we did that before.
Yes, I like this. I get different campaigns confused. The
I missed
other one I'm in doesn't
That's
allow
true.
that.
That second one is definitely a hit.
Yeah, but the first one missed.
10 points of damage, takes them down.
Oh, that's just the first hit takes him down anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Going down, down, down in a burning ring of fire.
Wait, did you do 3 attacks?
Hey.
I just did a surge on it.
Oh, I see. So you got him. Surge.
Just scrolling through dead cultists.
Yeah. I just cleared 4 people out of initiative order.
That's
Before,
bad.
and then Celine's up.
Jules, you're injured, right?
Yeah, heal me, please. I want to kill these two guys.
Yes, I will do that. Celine's gonna move first though.
To get line of sight, you'll have to climb up on the junk.
I don't need line of sight. I'm casting healing word. So as long as he can hear me, it's okay.
Hey, you idiot, get better!
A lack of line of sight has never come up so much in a single
Oh
session.
no, it is a
as
C
it has
within
tonight.
range. No,
Yeah.
I lied. It's C within range.
Okay, there you go.
Wait,
Finally, it works in your
5,
favor.
10.
There's just all these effects I assumed needed line of sight. And then some of them
and
don't.
then
15, 20, 25,
20.
30.
And can I see
Oh, if she climbs up there.
from
can
here? Or
she
do I have
see?
to go one
Okay.
more?
No, you can see from there. You're just peering over the debris.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm going to healing word.
Word.
You get 7 points of healing.
That should be enough.
And I'm out of first level spells. That shocked me.
Yes, well, we had 2 combats in one day for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, I have second
Wow.
level spells left though. It's not a big deal.
Right.
I barely cast anything the first one. Divine word, Constitution saving throw. And I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on
Get
this
the orc.
guy, the orc.
Yeah.
So he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
That should be
It's a
easy
20.
for an orc.
Yeah,
Oh,
orcs
no,
are
wait.
great at wisdom.
Yeah.
Some of the
Oh, he doesn't
wisest.
though.
He
fucking
doesn't?
passed! Okay.
No.
I know it doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
That's my turn then.
yeah, he's a monk orc. You didn't know that?
Monk orc.
He's so wise.
He's more
Incredible.
A mork.
He's Mork the monk orc.
More.
I'm just gonna roll that again and see what.
That's a show. I would watch that.
That's
Mork
more
the
likely
monk
what
orc.
they're supposed to roll.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Then Acacius.
Well, unfortunately, he didn't roll that.
Acacia's now seeing how Celine is not backing up. Gonna join her up on
Feels
the boat.
brave.
Get
Gonna
in
join
the boat.
up on the boat. Just kind of like,
Get her
hi.
human shield moved.
We're over here now.
We're on a boat.
Acacia's has a little bit of a fraidy cat personality, even though he's not a cat.
To be
It's
fair-
fine.
No, hey, to be fair, Selena has a shield actively in her arm, so
That's
Acacia's
pretty
does
funny
not
that
have a
you're the
shield.
fraidy cat. And I'm not.
well, I mean, we were all there for the water.
I believe the term should be self-preservation, but it
Right.
doesn't come
Right.
across as that for
She's
Acacia.
definitely smarter than any cultist.
They're not
It's
fraidy cats.
book it. Getting the hell away.
More
Okay,
self-preservative.
going for that Eldritch Blast with a 19.
Hits.
And we're gonna attempt to do a non-lethal towards the big one.
This guy?
That
or
one.
the
Yes,
Ugh.
that one.
Okay. Sounds good.
9!
bonk?
9. Yes. That's
And
enough. He goes
he's-
down. He gets
I was more
force
scared of that one.
punch right in the stomach, and he doubles over.
Hurls.
Blur.
Blarg.
Blarg.
We all say blarg.
We all say blarg here.
Jules, you're up. Close us out.
All right.
Finish him.
I wanted to do a fancy move with both of them, but I guess I won't stab the guy who we knocked out. So
Yeah, you can't coup de grace somebody non-lethally.
non-lethally.
It's not a great look when you knock someone out and then you decide that you want to
just
attack
stab
them
them.
also.
It's such a
Like,
great
oh,
finishing
well.
move to stab both guys, though. Okay,
Well,
I'll get
sorry,
that.
but
I'll get that
we are
orc.
also playing this game.
It's just,
Quite a flourish.
it's just not that aesthetically pleasing. Okay, rapier on the
Maybe that's
on
part
the
of a ballet.
orc.
It'd be a different story.
Oh, it's a good thing you
natural
only
one.
had one guy to hit.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
let's try that with the scimitar. So not
I'm
Yeah,
embarrassed
uh,
of you.
a beautiful hit, but 17 damage should do it.
Well, it's your second. It'll only be 5, right?
No, I didn't hit with the first one.
Oh, because okay, well, cool.
17 is enough. Also 5 was enough. Also
Yeah.
3 was
Nice.
enough. But he goes down. Could you guys see his health bar, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could see the health bars.
It's funny though, we can't see the players' health bars, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, we can't
That
see
is
each other's,
weird.
but we can
Yeah.
see the.
Maybe there's an
You don't
option
see
for
the
that.
numbers, though, just how much they have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
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 just
the bar.
a general
just the bar.
idea.
Yeah.
It helps.
Yay! So yeah, he goes. York collapses.
Let's search these bums.
Okay, I'm gonna drag
First, let's
these two
find the,
guys inside.
Where did the
Good
imp
idea.
say that he had seen the
There's
girl?
3 of them out there.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
Selena's
I'm-
gonna head for the imp.
I'm dragging the two cultists that
'Cause
are
I actually-
subdued.
I have my move, so I could get to there.
So let's see. Well, let's just wrap up here a little bit. Let's get an idea of what people want to do.
Okay.
So we've got 3 bodies outside, one of which is only unconscious. We've got
Two.
lots of
Well, we
bodies
got-
inside, one of
guy's
which is only
unconscious.
unconscious.
Actually,
there's a
there's
sleeping, full health orc.
And
Yep.
Sorry,
and then
there's-
a room.
this guy's unconscious. This
Yes,
guy's
there's-
unconscious.
no, he's dead, but
No.
the
This
other
guy's
two are
unconscious.
unconscious.
All right, so let's.
Are these
I'm
two
I'm gonna
both
actually
are?
take the X's off of the unconscious ones,
Okay.
so that we can keep
This
them
guy.
separate.
In the event we have more unwelcome visitors, we perhaps want the bodies inside the building so they are not
Exactly.
tipped off.
Inside
So
the
I'm-
building at all times.
Yeah, I'm going to drag the bodies, the unconscious person first after we rope them up in, and then the 2 bodies.
Yeah, and Hep will get
Look
the
at
Where
the
other
would
four.
sleeping
you
guy
guys like-
outside.
Sorry,
Where would you guys
the-
like to put the unconscious people?
in the thing in the main room for now?
Yeah,
Just
right
in
here
the
somewhere.
center area in the main room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the boat.
Well, they're
Then
No,
One
just
of
in the middle of
you-
the floor.
see, Hep, why don't you drag the orc? Carl, why don't you drag the unconscious cultist? And Jules or Celine or Acacius drag the guy and just drop him somewhere in that room.
Okay,
Can't
just
drag anyone.
Sorry,
Oh,
just
yeah,
as
right. Oh yeah,
Celine
I
does
have to do
not
that. Okay,
just
I'm
as
just
a
gonna.
care
thing,
about this.
the thug
And
on the
This guy
outside
here too.
chest
Mhm.
is also subdued. I subdued 2 guys out there.
Oh, did you? Okay.
This guy, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and all bodies
So
inside. The bodies give shortest path possible. We be inside. Doesn't matter.
I'll bring this guy in
Yeah.
somewhere. So is their current location good, or do you want me to move anybody around at all?
Put them
Well, I think
in a square
so.
Like,
Just
from this
just
center.
want to know, guys.
Like in here together.
Personally, I would we put them all in separate rooms, or do you want to leave them all together?
Put them together and just tie them together so they can't escape individually.
Well, they're not
Celine
escaping.
wouldn't really care too much about this. She would want to go
See the wife.
find the dwarven woman
Yeah.
Okay.
All
while
secure
they're
people.
dragging people around.
Okay,
Yeah.
Celine, and who? So the sounds like Carl and Hep and Jules are positioning bodies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is anybody else joining Celine at the room, and is anybody else doing any other activity?
Yeah, go ahead,
As
As in,
Acacius. Go help
Acacius,
Celine.
what do you want to do?
Occasionally looking out the windows to make sure no one's
Basically.
showing up.
Oh gosh, my shield is missing. I need to go with my shield.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, come on,
You
let's go
guys-
find the
You
dwarven
guys
woman.
move down. You can move into the room.
Yeah.
And over the next little while, I'm gonna say you guys basically get a glimpse of everything in here. So I'm just gonna reveal the whole map. No point in kind of doing fog of war after that.
Woohoo.
So there we go. In there, yes, you come in, and you see not just a dwarven woman, but a dwarven woman bound, and you see the sheriff also bound.
Hey, he's not dead.
My God.
She's
Hey.
got blood coming out of her mouth. She's bled from her mouth quite a bit. It's not actively bleeding right now,
Like she's biting her
but she's
tongue.
Or been
something
beaten,
like that. That's
interrogated.
a good guess. That she has
I'm
bled from the mouth and tongue.
okay. Well, I'm going to assume somebody may have cut her tongue out.
This
Well, I'm not going to necessarily assume that, but she could have been trying to kill herself so that she didn't say anything.
I'm going to cast prayer of healing on her.
Okay, yeah, she is. Yeah, she's also
Can I
unconscious.
get in on that?
Actually, no, I'm just going to
you're
cast
still doing
second
bodies,
level
Jules.
cure wounds.
Jules, you're still doing bodies outside.
Okay. I heard healing spells going
okay.
on.
Wait, don't do that. I have healing word.
So the
Oh, I was gonna cast
dwarven
the second
woman
level
is
cure wounds,
conscious,
but go
and the
ahead, we have
sheriff
more.
is not.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so Acacius is going to use a first level healing word at the very least to make sure she doesn't die.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
then go ahead and roll the healing on that.
8 max.
Okay, so she starts to come to.
I don't know how invasive this is going to be, but he is going to like kind of be like looking at her
healing word.
mouth.
Well,
Mhm.
let's untie them. We untie them. Let's
Yes,
start
untie
there.
them.
Now
They're
that she's about to
untied.
fucking
I
die.
can do. I can
untie
do.
them.
The dwarf is like, "Oh, thank you so much. Oh, what a horrible, horrible day.
Your husband sent us to help you.
Oh, he did. Oh, of course he did.
Yes,
Oh, that's so
He
sweet."
he came to us immediately and did not almost help the cultists.
No, I'm sure he would have done what he thought he had to do,
Yeah.
but I'm sure he had no choice at all in whatever he did.
Until we showed up.
Sure.
And
Shut up, you're
then
not here.
yeah, as the sheriff wakes up, you kind of like examine her a bit, and yeah, it does seem like
Oh, yeah.
her tongue has been removed.
All right. Can I do healing light?
So this is healing of this sort requires restoration. It's a missing bit. You can give her
That's
all
a
her hit points
spell.
back, but the tongue will still
That
be
does
missing
not-
without restoration.
Oh, it's the sheriff that has the missing tongue?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can hand him a.
I have an
You
idea
can hand
of
him a
people
writing
who,
utensil. And
First of all,
like,
also,
yeah.
we should bring her to the temple because the powerful people there may have restoration. We are too low level.
Yeah.
How long will it take for us to get to the temple?
Before we
Or-
do
Walk
that,
from here is only a few minutes.
before we do that, let's
If
search
that.
this warehouse
Yeah, we're tossing the place.
and the bodies.
Right. Okay. So, before the searching, we'll wrap up. Anyone who wants to participate in the room with the dwarf and the sheriff may, but we'll resolve that scene first.
Okay.
Okay.
And so yeah, the dwarf says, "Oh, it was." She looks over at the sheriff and sees you examining her, and says, "Oh, it was terrible, but I think she goaded them on. I think she wanted them to. I don't know. It made it look like she wanted them to torture her.
What?
Like, you
Well, they
mean
kept on-
she's into that?
I was about to say the amount that I just had to fucking bite my tongue to stop myself from making that fucking joke because it's not Celine.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jules totally would
Also,
make that
bite
joke.
my tongue. Oh, bad
Yeah,
taste.
I was like, Celine, no.
Bite my tongue. Oh man.
But
Cassius
no,
is going to take
no,
out
not
his.
like she was into it at all. Like she was just daring them to. Like
Perhaps
they
she
kept
wished-
on asking her questions, and she would be like defiant. And eventually, when one of them threatened, he said, "If you don't talk, we're gonna cut out your tongue." And she said, "Do it."
Yes, I
Okay.
believe that she may have wanted them to silence her somehow, so she could not say anything she did not want to share.
Guess that would make a bit of sense. That one, and she points to the robed guy just outside the door, the body of him. When he found out that her tongue had been removed, he was furious.
I knew I should have
Exactly.
kept him alive. He
Also-
would know the more stuff. Next time.
Yep.
Also,
Next time.
these fucking rubes don't even know Zone of Truth. Fucking losers.
Yeah, Cassius is like, I know that spell.
Don't.
It wasn't. Apparently not. They say. She
Is
says.
the sheriff
weren't
awake?
even prepared for an
Yes,
interrogation.
The sheriff is coming to, and she kind of like, and she like nods at
Acacius
somebody.
will hand her his calligrapher's supplies.
Okay, she takes it, and first thing she writes down W, and it's quickly water.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
we'll give her some water.
Here's some
Yeah.
water.
I'll
So
grab
she-
the water skin, pass it to her.
Yeah, give her.
Don't
Yeah.
She drinks it,
Wine.
swallows it, and like just kind of relaxes a bit.
To you too. I mean,
Grunt.
That's so rude. We will get you more help soon. People who may take better care of you than we are capable of at our current power.
She nods. She seems fairly content to rest against this kind of box of.
Cool.
does she
Yeah,
know us? Like she recognizes us?
You've seen her. She's like a person of higher status than you. She's like important in the
Yeah.
town, so
Wow.
you know her better than she knows you. But she doesn't seem to be freaked out or think you're strangers at this point.
Okay.
Well, we just killed the cultists, so.
Well, she was asleep when we did that, or unconscious.
Well, we're not dressed like them either, so.
Very true.
True.
But Acacius will nod kind of a little bit towards like the blood that's coming from her mouth and said, "You did that on purpose?" Or like,
She kind of makes a noise that's best interpreted as a chuckle.
I don't like that response.
Perhaps we
he'll-
should leave the questioning of her to after we can restore her tongue.
Well, she has a piece of paper and a pen.
Yes, but she
technically.
also needs
Yep.
rest.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yeah.
writes down and stuff like that, and it's like, and she holds up the paper and it says, "They got nothing."
Excellent.
Nice.
Good.
Now, the big question is,
Um,
what did they want?
Yeah, well, we can.
Quite the
the
tongue lashing.
dwarf says, "Oh, they were they kept on asking her about one thing and really one thing only. I don't know what it means, but they called it the eye.
Oh.
Selena's like very intense about this. What were they asking her about the eye?
Where it was. They didn't know. I think they thought they'd have it by now, but they didn't. And
I asked the sheriff where the eye is,
I was about to say, you know where the eye is?
and then insight check.
She gives like a coy shrug, and then she starts writing on her thing again. And she says, the note she holds up to you is, "I know where it was lost."
Where?
Okay, well we all know the sewers. We all know that.
No, where specifically in the sewers?
Well, she writes down, not sure where its final resting place is, but I know where I got in and where I left.
All right, I have so many more questions about this.
Because historically, I'll recap because there's a game with this much lore. It's hard to keep track of it all. But her and her boss, the former sheriff, chased the thief of the eye into the sewers.
Yeah.
And then when they were attacked, the former sheriff, Narder, was slain, and she was forced to retreat, and the thief and the eye were never recovered.
It's so funny because that's like actually the only piece of lore I actively remember.
Me too.
And then, so you guys knew that this happened in the sewers, but nobody that you know knows how to get into the sewers.
Yeah. So,
but she's been in.
I have so many more questions about this, but I do believe we should allow her to rest as we question the others, and then bring her to get her tongue restored before we ask her any more questions.
She writes down a little note, and it turns around, it just says thanks. Like, seriously, not like sarcastically. I said that kind of sarcastically.
I was like, okay, sorry.
How will we read it? Right?
Yeah, you can't really get intonation from a text.
Right, yeah. Well, she said it, she wrote it in a font that looked kind of sarcastic. But that was a misinterpretation.
And Celine doesn't Celine doesn't let it bother her because she's a caretaker, a healer. She knows that some people just aren't going to be grateful about it, but it's her duty to do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Hannen's feeding bits of tongue to the imp that he found sitting on the ground.
Look what I found! Perfect imp food.
Ooh, that's so nasty.
Right in front of the sheriff.
Oh, is this yours? Sorry.
Did you need this?
Anyway, sorry, that was in bad taste. That was unintentional.
Still funny.
So, does anybody have any more questions for her before she rests, or for the dwarf?
No.
Nothing comes to mind.
Oh, actually,
Question for her. Yeah.
Do you know when the sheriff got here in the morning? Like,
Yeah,
did they
I've been
bring
here
the
since
sheriff?
yesterday.
Oh.
She got in like 7:30 or 8.
Oh, really?
Call it 8.
Yeah.
8?
What time does our day start? 7?
8.
7.
Oh, 7.
We can get here.
You guys start at 7. You rarely get out the door before 8, but you've done it because you've been.
But if we know,
Coffee
I was about
helps.
to say, if we know we're going here, we can zoom.
Yeah, I think tomorrow we're gonna have to skip coffee.
Yeah.
So you guys just said something that sparks some of your interest. Coffee. Something that has come up that we've talked about as well is coffee. We've talked about coffee in the last few days.
Yes.
There is a free coffee pot for the sailors to take in the morning.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Where is that?
Is that what makes them all
Down
go
by
crazy,
the docks.
crazy?
It's basically it's like a service provided to the sailors as they go out. A free cup of coffee every morning.
Maybe they get irritable.
Maybe that's what makes them go
Getting into
crazy,
fights is a little beyond
at the end of the
irritable.
day.
They put
Yeah, it's
something
got
in that.
15% more caffeine today. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's
Just
half
Actually,
cat,
it's less
actually.
caffeine.
happened to get a little
so that
bit
makes them
more
really
from the,
grumpy.
Somebody
It's
put them on
decaf.
decaf and didn't tell them.
then they got angry. And
They
started
really didn't
fights.
like it.
You bums! What's wrong with this coffee?
Yep.
Does not taste
So,
right.
interrogations of the survivors.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Who would you like
Well,
to start with?
Indeed.
Do we go to the persuasive route or the intimidation route? Or
I want intimidation.
I would suggest
Specialty in
you
that.
start with. I would suggest you start with the orc because he is actually at full hit points. So he might take a little longer, but the other ones are going to take a longer time to get back up.
Okay, sounds
Can
good.
Selena and Acacius come out of the room to watch?
No,
If
we
they
have
want
to
to?
stay here forever.
Ever.
you're never
Yeah, you
leaving?
guys
Oh,
stay there for a
one-
bit, and you can come out in a couple rounds.
One more thing before
Okay.
we start interrogating these guys, we should reunite the dwarf with his wife.
There you go.
In a few rounds.
Okay.
In a
They're
few
still
rounds.
talking to the dwarf
Yeah.
in the room for a
Yeah.
bit.
We're interrogating while they're talking.
What we can
Yep.
do though, while these guys are like unconscious, I can go out and get the dwarf and bring him in here.
Could do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yep. Okay. Hep, do you want to start the interrogation?
Well, I'm just better at beating on people.
I will try to persuade some answers out of these fine folks. It's like, all right, we're your
I mean,
friends,
I can get to
honest.
the dwarf in one round.
So we need.
Yeah, but you can't bring him back in one round. You have to move at his speed.
I could lift him. Probably couldn't.
No
I have a
one
strength of
lifts
10.
you.
No
Ask
one
him.
tosses the dwarf.
What I'm
Hey,
trying to-
I also have a strength of 10. What's up?
I'm trying to find out is the exact point of their operation here. So the one who's the quickest to respond and tell us what we need to know. You know, he's the one who stays the most intact.
He's the one that goes free.
I just picture Jules like going out really fast and getting to the dwarf, and then he's like running ahead. You know how the cat sometimes is trying to lead you somewhere, and they go back and forth until you follow them.
They run ahead and then they stop and stare at you until you
Yeah.
catch up.
Like, come on!
And then they run ahead again.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
back to the interrogation.
So the cultist is like, you will never understand anything that goes on here. We will defeat you. Your victory is short-lived. I hope you appreciate it. Ah ha ha.
Oh my god,
Alright.
just kill the
And
cultist.
the
It's
orc
so
is just
annoying.
kind of calmly looking around. It's like, I hope this isn't the extent of your ability. And then
Wow, I
the
had a
other,
really nice nap.
the other two are kind of like, I don't know.
These two?
Yeah, those two are both a little bit kind of pragmatic. They seem to be evaluating their options.
So the cultist that was like, wait a second. So it was this guy here that was being a pinhead?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That was,
Of course it was.
what kind of
Cultists are
shape is
annoying
he
as
in?
fuck.
He's tied up, right?
He's tied up and he's at 1 hit point now.
Just gag him. Like, shut the fuck up, bro.
Oh, so I'll walk up to like right about here, and I will healing light him. All right,
So you're good,
And then
cop.
Okay.
and then I'm going to nut punch him.
What? They're not the cop.
He's good and bad cop.
Yeah. So I don't like the tenor of your response, sir. Just this is letting you know.
Okay.
Oh, the more pragmatic ones, perhaps we can talk while he squirms.
The orc kind of chuckles. He says, that's better. That's better. And the cultist is like, he's breathing heavily and trying to recover. And
What happens
the
when you get
other
gut
two,
punched?
I'm like,
What's
yeah,
that?
you're talking to two people in the other room that have no idea what it feels like to be hit in the nuts whatsoever. Are like, yeah, okay.
It's
Oh,
not just
that area
grazed.
of the body is generally pretty sensitive, no matter who you are.
I was
So-
about to say, I'm pretty sure getting punched in the vagina would fucking hurt.
Not as much as being punched in the nuts.
There's a
We
lot
at
of
least
nerves down there.
We at least have a bone.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
I
tell 'em
find
next
it very
time-
difficult to
next
do an
time-
objective assessment of those two things.
Yeah, none of us can really identify with the other.
Celine, can you use the identify spell?
Now, the next shit that falls out of your mouth, I'm going to throat punch you.
The two pragmatic looking guys, the thugs, are kind of like one of them says to the other one, I don't think he's learned his lesson, and the other guy says, no, I don't think so either.
You want me to hit him again?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell?
I just realized something. Why are none of the cultists women?
Basically because the default icon is a guy.
I was gonna
Actually,
say
that's
'cause
not
they're
true. There have
smarter.
been. There have
This
been.
is how we
There
find
have
out
been.
this is actually a female cultist. You apply to punch, there's nothing there.
No, let's just say the acolyte isn't female. Just because they're ugly doesn't mean, you know, they're
Yes.
not female.
Actually, this is an incel cult.
And so,
We can't call them that. They're the Excel cult.
Would explain some things.
they want to make you use
Should work that into the
spreadsheets.
lore. Nah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So our more pragmatic friends, what have you to say?
You know, I didn't overhear much, but I overheard some. You can
Yeah.
hear about it if you want, but you know it'll cost you a bit.
What's
don't
the
do this
cost?
stuff
Here?
for
What are we
free.
talking here?
Oh, I think. Shall we call it? 1,000 split two ways between the two of us. Says the one guy to the other guy, and he said, yeah, I think that would work. 500 each.
And we come out now?
Yep.
And
Dope. I'm gonna come
I
out and
am
cast
back yet?
command.
Cast which?
Command.
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 Yeah,
And
at
what do you-
second level, so both of them.
Okay,
Oh.
and what is the word that you're going to use?
That's for me.
Bill.
Answer. Answer is the
Answer.
word I'm gonna use. Yeah.
Okay. So then what question, Carl, Hahnen, are you going to pair with that spell?
What is
Do
the purpose?
Carol, you can say a question and then Celine will give the command spell that they answer, but I want to know what spell it is. Or what question it is.
What
sorry.
question it is? What is your purpose in the town?
Yeah, what is the purpose of this operation here?
Okay. They both immediately, and with some differences in phrasing, basically say to guard our prisoners and find out the location of the eye.
I mean, they do. Okay. They have to pass wisdom saves, but if you just want to
Oh.
tell us, that's fine.
Right. Yeah. All right. I mean, they totally make saves. They
Carry
say
on.
nothing. Yeah.
Nothing to see here. Carry on.
Okay. When I walk back in, and after the dwarf goes to his wife there, I'm gonna coup de grace this cultist.
Cool.
You really wanted to coup de grace someone.
And I'm gonna say, we don't need all of you. So whoever talks and gives us the
What?
information we need.
Can I
live.
just cast Zone of Truth and be done with it?
The orc,
Oh my
That
god,
would be
please.
nice.
The orc says, That's tough but fair. Can you do me next?
Is he okay?
We don't know each other that well.
Well,
Jules
I have been
shrugs
captured.
and
I have been captured. I can't. You cannot let me leave.
yep.
Why,
Oh my
why
God.
can't we let
That
you
makes
leave?
sense. I'm gonna go kill
Because
him.
Cassius,
it
I'm
would be a
begging you to
huge
cast-
dishonor.
Yeah, I will go kill him.
My clan will never believe that I didn't talk. You have to kill me.
Acacius, I'm begging you to
You
just
could
Does anybody want to stop me?
I'm begging you.
Well, actually, I've gotta ask then. Do you know something? Because what we could do is have our friends here just cast a nice little command spell on you, and we'll all walk, like we're all friends into your camp with your brethren, and say, "Hey, how's it going?" And make you look, well, not great for your clan. So you
do
could
have a
die with
spell slot
honor
left.
here. You could die with honor here by telling us what you know, or die with shame in front of all your, clan.
You don't think we've been trained and prepared for people who threaten to let us live? I know what to do if you let me live. I will kill myself.
Oh, well.
Well, you'll run off
Jesus
the woods and be a
Christ.
hermit for the rest of your
What-
life. Don't give me that shit.
All right. Jules is
Literally,
like,
I'm begging
I
you.
casted Zone of Truth. Please stop.
Tell the truth.
Thank God.
Hey, bring it up in the chat so I can read it.
I think. Did I? How do I
don't know.
No, you did. You
Okay.
display it? Or do I cast it? How do I do this?
There should be a
both should work. Cast sent mine
Eh.
fine.
Nope,
Nope.
okay,
Okay,
doesn't
just
work.
display
You
it.
gotta-
We just love
Yeah,
that.
just
We
display
love
it.
that.
Is it-
Meanwhile, during the whole thing, Smedley's gonna be walking back and forth, rubbing his chin like an investigator with questions.
Zone of
So
Truth
it's-
doesn't mean they have to respond though. So I think
yeah, they
it'll
just
work.
can't lie.
Yeah.
You just can't lie, but that is
So-
very true.
Who has the axe of this orc?
I do.
Okay. I want to give the orc his axe back and give him what he wants.
Give it with his own axe?
No.
Or are you gonna give
Well,
it
actually,
to him
yeah.
back and then
I'll
finish him?
ask to hand it to ask Hep to hand it to me.
Okay, I give it to you.
Okay.
Hand the axe to the imp. It'll take
And
him
I
forever
swing
to
the
find
axe
that.
at him and cut him loose and hand him the axe and get my swords ready.
Well, if we're doing it this way, okay.
Let's go.
And,
Celine's just like, we literally avoided fighting him, and now he's just going. Okay.
at least now it's like 1-on-1.
Well, arguably, it's 1-on-6.
5 or 6
No.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, the imp is gonna walk up to the guy, one of the more pragmatic guys, and goes, "Don't get any ideas."
Roll your initiative.
Okay.
Can we
17.
keep interrogating the other two while they fight?
This is gonna go one round exactly, and whoever gets
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it taking too long.
Yeah.
Jules, make your attacks.
So 14 to hit, and that'll be 10 damage. This
Okay.
guy's uninjured though, so.
Yeah.
And then scimitar is 15 to hit and
It's
8 damage.
and that's enough.
And then I'll grab the axe
And
before it falls to the ground.
Yeah, he brings up the axe, right? And you kind of deftly hit him twice before he gets to swing it, and he collapses. He drops the axe at his feet, and he says, "You're all right." And then he collapses.
Wow.
All right, and I flip my both my weapons in the air and grab them out of the air and slam them into the sheaths.
Smedley's gonna find a small shot glass, collect some of the blood, and start drinking it like it was a glass of water.
Selena's looks so deeply unimpressed by all of this.
Smedley's thirsty.
So, one of these other two guys looks back at you and it says, "So do we have a deal? 500 for the two of us?" And then the other one says,
I start pulling out one of my swords and start walking over.
"Hey, we're just in this for the business. This is all good." And the other one actually says,
What?
"I'll take 750, just me."
Wait, what's happening?
We don't have that much coin.
I'm gonna start buffing my
And
horn.
You kind of are at a disadvantage here. We are inclined to do something for you on this, but
What
seriously,
information can you give us?
Yeah, that is worth 750.
Well, let's see. We know where the camp is.
We know where the camp is.
Next.
We know where the camp is. We probably know where the eye is too. So we're way ahead of you guys.
Do you know where any of the ritual sites are? We know where a couple of them are.
What's a ritual site?
Ah, fair enough.
Another step
So-
forward.
God damn it.
Unfortunately, you guys are more useless than I thought you would be.
Do you know
Oh,
what the goal of this cult is?
I mean, I don't know anything about that. And the other guy goes, I do. I know something about that.
What do you know about it?
Insight check. I want to see if he's full of shit.
Oh, yeah, me
Hey,
too.
roll it.
isn't there
I
a
think
zone
that-
of truth
Yeah,
going
zone
on?
of truth.
Oh,
That's
Zone
yeah,
of
what
truth
alright.
means he can't
Yep.
lie.
So then he does know.
Although he didn't roll, none of us rolled wisdom saving
it's
throws.
not a wisdom save, it's a charisma save, first of all,
I'll
but
roll
yes.
anyways, for the
I'm
hell
so
of it, but
sorry.
yeah. So it's like
I'm gonna roll it anyway, but
I'll just say
he does
go
say
on.
Okay, so
he makes
one.
his save, but he still says he does.
Celine fails, so she has to tell the truth.
Go on.
You're not within the range, Celine.
Oh. Whatever,
Yeah.
she'll do it anyway. She does not lie much.
Because it's within 15 feet, and I centered it from the middle.
Yeah. That was
Spin
his
your
save versus
yarn.
character concept.
Spin your yarn, man. Go on.
Yeah. Well, you gotta let me go. The other one says, "Let us go. Let us go."
Are they twins? Are we all
No.
right?
No, but they're not. They don't.
This is very Tweedledee,
Where would
Tweedledum.
you go
Yeah.
if we were to let you go?
We will let you guys go if you actually give us valid information. If you
Right.
don't, then one of you, if one of you gives us valid information, then only one of you leaves here.
Yeah.
If we untie you and let you go, will you actually tell us what we want to know?
I'll tell you what I know about what they're trying to do here. Yes.
Oh yeah, well, let's undo them. He can't lie, so.
All right.
Hey,
Okay.
just before you do that, who was the one who cut out the tongue of the sheriff?
The cultist. Oh no, it wasn't the cultist.
Yeah,
What
the
was
cultist
that?
was mad.
The one of them points to this guy here,
Well, he's fucking dead, so who gives a shit?
The only thug
and
we
the other
didn't
one goes, "Yeah,
save.
yeah, him."
You sound like you're lying, but you literally can't be. It's very confusing.
Can we make insight checks anyway, just to see?
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
I think they may just always sound scummy.
Yeah, maybe 18 or 16 and 18.
Wow. That's the
Celine!
25.
Yeah, yeah. No, that checks out.
Listen, Selena's very, very awkward, but she does understand what people are saying, what they feel, and what they mean.
It's got a good bullshit detector.
Yeah, she just doesn't know how to say things herself.
So they're quite earnestly full of shit. Are they delusional? Or they could honestly believe something and still be wrong.
Well, whatever. We might as well just let them go and have us tell
Anyways.
us what they know.
Tell us what you know.
Okay.
Because, you know, if it was
That
one
sounds
of you,
good.
the cat would get your tongue.
Yes, about that. The cat. We will. Most of you walk us to the door. The cat has to stay back here. And he points at the far wall.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Are we really
Yep,
doing
so
this?
Imp turns invisible.
Yes.
They walk up towards the exit.
But when we
I
let
will-
you
guys walk
go,
with them.
you must
I will
leave the
stay
town
between-
immediately.
I will stay between them and the door until we get our information.
Okay.
We're also no
And the
longer
imp will
in
be
zone of truth.
and the imp
by
will
way,
be
but-
hovering outside 10 feet outside the door.
I mutter under my
Invisible.
breath. He doesn't know how far I can go.
He says, I heard one of the seniors talk about it. Not this guy, he says, and he points to the guy in the red robe down there. But someone he was talking to. And what I heard was that they were trying to resurrect Kronos.
Do we know about
I-
Kronos?
Yes, we
Little
do.
bit.
Acacia
I have
should,
I
yeah.
have some stuff in my fucking notes about him. Where I repeatedly misspelled his name. Oh my god, that's some shit. That's goddamn.
Okay,
And
what else do you know?
And what were they talking about?
that
Their
is-
means
that
of
is
doing
it.
it.
But that's our end of the deal. That's what they're trying to do. And he starts edging past you towards the door. That is
hold
all
on.
I know, and that's good information.
I got
That is
I
pretty
got-
good. That's better than most people have told us.
it is, and I will let
Mostly
you
because
go.
they
But
didn't know.
but since you're here and being so nice, I do have another question for you. How many other events going on in this town do you guys know about? Because we know about a lot, and we're gonna find out about all of them. But if you tell us, I'll make sure the cat doesn't get you.
This is all I know. All I know is the warehouse.
Well,
And
that's
he
what you get
keeps
about not-
edging towards the door.
Shuffle, shuffle.
You motherfuckers
Yeah.
know goddamn nothing about this organization you're part. Also, I'm sorry. Why, if you don't
I'll let
care
him go.
about Kronos, why
Yep.
are you? I can't.
Man, and the two of them look at each other. They're outside the door now, and they're like, they just look at each other and they said, "We're in it for the money." And then they just turn and they bolt.
What a terrible fucking idea to be in a cult for money. There has to be safer and easier ways to make money than joining a fucking cult.
And we're gonna get the imp to follow them just to see where they go.
Yeah, good.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, he'll follow him.
Okay. They run towards the drain gate, and when they get there and it's not open, they like argue with each other for a few minutes, and then they head towards the south, the kind of western city gate.
Right.
I desperately need a buddy
You'll follow
comedy
them
that's
around
just
to
these
the
two
Western
fucking
City gate.
assholes.
You keep following them. Yeah, they go
Oh,
to
yeah.
the gate. They don't have their weapons on them or anything like that. They kind of like get near it and they look at each other, and each of them kind of dusts the other one's cloak a bit, and they try to like cover the parts where they're bleeding, and then they're wearing their cloaks, and they kind of hunch over a bit, and they exit through the gate, and the guards don't give them trouble.
Obsessed with
Do
these
they head in
fucking
the
weirdos.
direction of the camp?
When they get outside, yeah,
Yeah.
they kind of tend north
Yeah, okay.
into the woods.
That's where they're going. They will never get there, so we don't care.
I mean, it repeats tomorrow anyway, so it doesn't
Yeah,
matter
exactly.
where they go.
Yeah, no doubt.
They won't get there in time for the repeat to happen.
But even if they did and they tell them what happened, it won't matter because they won't know tomorrow.
Yeah, and we will kill them all tomorrow.
You guys, it's
Also,
after
all
two.
I wrote down, all I wrote down about Kronos was that he's the god of time. He died a long time ago, but nobody knows why. The Kronos calendar, I have that as well.
Mhm.
And then I also have see a lot equals Kronos with 2 question marks.
Hmm. And we had a
Yeah.
book that was about Kronos, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Celine would like to reread that.
So what time is it
Cool.
now?
Clock time is after midnight, so yeah, we're gonna wrap here. The only things left to do in this building is to search it, but we will do that next time.
Okay.
Yes, well, thanks for playing, everybody.
Dun dun dun.
All right.
Thanks,
Yeah,
everybody.
good game.
Awesome. Yeah, and next
Celine
week
is just
we'll
gonna be Acacia's shield forever now.
And
That's fair.
XP
That's pretty good
wise,
AC, so.
I gotta have
X-
do some
Not too
addition. I
bothered.
actually have this in D&D Beyond, so it's not gonna take long. Just 1 second.
Wait, I forgot to mention broccoli. Broccoli.
Nice.
Broccoli.
What?
Yeah, actually,
Broccoli.
just mentioned it earlier. He did say that
The broccoli water.
He only drinks broccoli water.
We did it. Okay.
What was this for?
We were
What are you
talking about
talking about?
cold water and warm water, I think, and I said the only water I drank was the water I used to boil broccoli.
Oh, you.
I didn't
ew,
think
you
that was
boil
strange.
broccoli. You fucking monster.
That
And
was
then drink the water from it. Yeah, there you go.
Better than the hot
Steamed
dog water.
broccoli
And the
is
Could be
noodle
worse.
water.
Yeah, it could be hot dog water or asparagus water.
Oh.
Wait, where did we
water
go?
with
Well,
a
now that
smack of
I've
ham to
fulfilled
it.
my contractual
I
obligation.
Mhm.
I call it hot ham water.
We're gonna
why were
go
we
It was
needing to
bologna, but a hot dog
450
in
experience
pancake
points.
form.
450.
450?
Yep.
Why did we need to mention broccoli?
Every
comes up
single
every roll.
session. Every single session, I have mentioned that I'm either eating or I love raw broccoli, and I just realized that I have not this time. Or broccoli's been mentioned at least once per session,
I have
and I
never
didn't get
noticed
it
that.
in. So the panic of broccoli, wait, broccoli. You know, as a person should.
Otherwise, she would wake up screaming in the middle of the night, broccoli.
Wait, I forgot the broccoli.
I'm gonna have to
You
add
wake up in a cold sweat and then say broccoli.
I'm gonna have to add a command to the chat for that so we can have it automatically come up.
Yeah. That'll be
a
part of the
new
contest.
reaction.
You
Yeah.
you give just tell everybody that when they hear the word broccoli, if they mention the raffle, then they get to win. Because then they have to watch for the word broccoli.
Yeah.
So smart.
I have
Hashtag
another question
broccoli.
for Jess. Do you want
Hashtag raw
to?
broccoli.
How do you feel about some gaming streams do a thing where the chat people can like use points to like influence the game in some way?
Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because I'm not really. Yeah,
And
I
there's-
really try to keep my attention on the game more than the chat.
I think
Yeah,
also
just
'cause
like
there's a big
advantage on
delay.
rolls or
There's a
things like that.
delay.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Sorry, chat.
All right, we will do that for maybe my my other channel, the
Which like
Witchlight
You could do
one.
a sound alert of broccoli and then clapping.
That's
There's
what
a-
AI is for, right there.
I'll try and find that song by
Make
by
broccoli
the guy.
noises.
by,
Or to
um,
identify when somebody says the word broccoli and respond automatically.
Yeah.
what's- Dana Carvey had a song about broccoli. I could put that in there.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Cool. Good night, everybody.
All right, have a
Night,
good
everybody.
one.
Yep.
See
See
ya.
you next week.
See you
Later.
next week.
Later.
And no one entered the contest, even though we had all that raid. Oh well. Here's an outro.